welcome back to regular programming of another frickin' podcast.
I like that one.
This week we are missing iPapi, Mr. CeeLo.
Where?
He's over there. Well, he would be
Oh yeah,
if he was here.
but he's not.
He's like unlockable DLC currently, so he's just a silhouette in the corner. We can't see him.
Can you get that? Just
But say, should I do a holographic
can you just
like
get that
for now?
PlayStation 2 magazine and just put that up there?
Oh,
Can you just put that on a stand and that
Or
could be
can
him?
you, or even better, can you have Speedy holding his head?
Yeah. Oh, he's brought a friend as well. Brill.
There we go.
there we go.
I see. Nice to see you.
I hope everyone listening is well. We are
Or tripod.
3. The plus one's not here. The roll of the dice came up a natural 1. So we're gonna head into some sort of game session. Lee, would you like to kick off?
Yeah, we're gonna do some solo games, aren't we? We've got a game each.
Solos, yeah.
Solo games.
Solo round of games, and we're gonna have
Powered by Gav's Games.
Are we going to up it to 21 questions so we have an equal number of laps?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reckon? I think that's a fair
Oh,
call,
it's
isn't
like
it?
solitaire.
Yeah, we were at fault last time.
Yeah. So we have to do multiplications of
Yeah.
the number of however many people are
Where
present.
is it?
I'm gonna get it. It's annoying me.
I don't like it. There was one buzzing around my room earlier. It was distracting and distressing me.
To kill the fly, I need a cannon, just like the Chinese proverb.
100 points
There we
whoever
go.
gets it first.
Yeah. Go on then, Lee.
So-
Where's your game?
Are we back? I'm batting off first.
You're batting because you're the intruder
Oh, he's got a bag.
in your own house.
Well, I haven't changed the games in this bag, so there is 4 games in here that I
Oh.
can choose from. Hmm. Okay. Who would like to start?
I suppose I'll start.
Guess the game.
It's my turn, isn't it? Is it?
Console type.
Oh shit.
Can't we go consoles first, are we?
Yeah. Or do you want me to reveal that?
Is it a PlayStation 2 game?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Very good.
And a PlayStation 2.
We're off to a flying start.
That's cool. That's Jeb's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a shooter?
It's not a shooter.
Okay. PlayStation also had a lot of racing games as well.
It could be considered. Come see, come see.
What?
Same.
Same.
Is that
Kind of.
he said
It's
under-
kind of racing, but not racing.
Okay. That's your question.
Is it a Rockstar game?
You thinking of Granny? A Granny
No.
Thefty?
No, that's, yeah. Granddad Theft Auto. Granddad Theft Car.
No.
It's not a Rockstar. did
It's
you
not
say?
a Rickstar.
Okay. Shit.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4.
EA game?
No.
Okay. Is it The Getaway?
No.
I thought just shot in the dark there. Black Monday might have been.
Getaway's Rockstar.
Is it?
I think so.
Is it?
Might be.
Oh shit. Oh no.
I'll
Oh,
give
I
you a
haven't-
little halfway clue. Oh. It's a tinny boy.
It's a metal
It's a tinny
case.
Halo 2 had a tinny case.
It's not racing, is it?
You can race warthogs in it,
Hey?
conceivably.
Whoop, whoop.
I think that's what he meant, though. Did we ask if it was a shooter?
Yeah.
I
you
think
should-
Halo Wars was a tinny one, wasn't it?
You can
Yeah.
have a Halo.
But it's PS2, so
Yeah.
none of it's going to be Halo, is it?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
The
what-
tin thing's throwing me off real bad. If I'm honest, that's put a spanner in my works.
What in the world had a tinny game on Xbox? I'm struggling.
PlayStation.
Oh, yeah. What in the world had a tinny case on PlayStation?
Cannot confirm.
Is it a platformer?
Define a platformer again. My brain's dead today.
Boing,
No.
boing.
No. Sorry.
For the viewers at home that haven't got eyes, Nathan jumped his
Playing
wallet.
Super
and
Mario
phone.
again.
So it's not that then.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's not a racer. It's not. No. What was he saying? It was a racer.
No, not really.
Sort of a racer.
It's sort of a racer.
It's got racing elements.
It's got racing elements in it. It's not a GTA game. It's not. It's not. It's not the Getaway. It could be Getaway Black Monday. Is it Rockstar? Is there? Are they Rockstar?
I think so.
I don't know if they're Rockstar.
Not
My
very
brain's pulled a blank with that one.
Or is that 2K? In fact?
Ask
No.
him if it's an open world game.
Is it an open world game?
Yes.
PS2,
Or
Metal Tin.
considered. Yeah.
PS2 open world game, and not Grand Theft Auto. Who else did an open world game like that then? Is it? Do you play as like humans in it, or is it an open world game where you play
Yeah,
as?
you can play as a human.
You can play as a human,
Yeah.
or you
It is
do play
humans.
as a human.
Yeah, it is humans.
Okay.
Actually, that's 10 questions. So one more than clue.
Oh. Yeah.
Right.
It's properly like breaking my brain.
This one's going to break your brain as well.
Have we played this game?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a free one. You didn't. You don't get a question for that. You just
He
answered
tricked
that.
you. He did you. Ha ha. Tee. PS2
Oh, yeah.
games that are, I'm going to assume if it's a Metal Tin, it's going to be quite a fairly big game that we should know. As a game enthusiast, I feel like it's something you would like.
Play.
Yeah, you'd know
You
if
should
you
know,
saw it.
shouldn't you?
I keep thinking of Halo Wars 2 for some fucking reason. My
Yeah.
brain keeps going. Metal Tin.
Could be Halo Wars 2.
The PS2 version. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
pre-release.
modded version.
Yeah. The
The indie game.
the
The metal cased Ultimate Edition PlayStation 2 Halo Wars indie game.
I'm still getting thrown off by the racing part, to be honest.
He said racing elements.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it a Crash Bandicoot game?
No.
I thought maybe Crash Team Racing.
Oh yeah, that's
Now,
not
do
an
you
open
want
world game, though, is
developer
it?
or...
Well, ideally,
do
we
you
want the
want?
name of the game.
Yeah, he's right.
Developer probably might help a bit.
Yeah.
Do you want developer?
Is it
Yeah.
Konami?
I'm glad you've asked, because it's Atari.
Atari.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I knew that threw another spanner in the works.
And now I think I might narrow it down.
I don't really know many Japanese games.
Atari. It's
Or
gonna-
Atari or Reflections.
Reflections. It's a driver game.
Ah, damn it, give it away.
that's what I meant by Getaway earlier.
But what driver game?
It's going to be 3, PS2.
mm,
2 or 3.
all right.
We've got
It's got to be 3.
We've got
It's
loads
got to be parallel lines. Drive 3 parallel lines.
Yes.
Nah, we just literally just got that straight away. When I said
I shouldn't give
do you know what's-
Reflections
do you know-
away.
Do you know what's mad? When I said Getaway, I
God,
meant
that's a metal
driver.
case.
Yeah.
I meant driver. Oh,
When you say Gateway, I was like, oh, he's close.
I literally, my brain was going, what's that game you used to play with? It had Driver 3 had the 3 there, didn't
Oh
it?
yeah, so it wasn't Driver
Yeah.
3 parallel lines. I said it wrong, but you're still given the game up.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you
you
said
can-
parallel lines.
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
did, yeah.
Oh, was that Driver 4 then? Technically, was that?
I don't, do I only
I
play
think there was a Driver 3
I
and a
played
Driver
1 and
parallel
2.
lines.
I didn't play any of the other ones. That looks nice. I like this. So
That's a very
I
good
want.
condition
I would like to
game.
purchase one of these. I got it.
You
I've
killed
done
him.
it. 100 quid.
Give him 10 of Charles's
It's
face.
100 points, not 100 quid.
I misheard you because.
I think you just must have squeezed it so tight that it's
Oh,
become.
you got
part of you.
Atari customer service.
Do I get its
number.
powers?
What powers of annoyance?
Yeah. How annoying can you be?
Yeah, this is in pretty good nick, I think. Oh,
Okay.
no.
I will go next.
Hell no.
Ah, yes. Down the stairs it went.
He'll still play.
Is it a Big Mac?
Who wants to bat first? You, me?
You can go because you started your.
Is it an Xbox 360 game?
No.
Damn it.
Is it a PlayStation 2 game?
Yes.
PS2.
Is it a strategy?
No.
Is it Halo Wars 2?
Imagine it is.
On PS2, Lee.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
out,
shit.
out of the blue for no absolutely
me-
no
me
reason
the
at
brain
all.
rot.
Is it The Reckoning?
What the hell's that?
So it's not that.
Not
What's
that.
The Reckoning? Is that a game?
It's a very niche game.
Sounds
Is
like a Kill Switch Engage song.
Is it a racy boy?
No.
Is it a shooter?
It has shooting elements to it. It's not primarily a shooter.
Ooh.
Another elemental.
Shooter elements.
PS2.
PS2.
Ratchet Clank.
There's a lot of shooters on PS2, wasn't there?
Something like that, yeah. Ask me if it's an adventure game.
It's an adventure game.
I wouldn't consider it to be an
Is
adventure
it
game.
Finding Dory?
It's not an adventure game.
Huh?
Huh?
It's a shooter. Is it a PlayStation exclusive?
No.
Shit.
Because at PS2 era, Lara Croft was an exclusive. I was thinking.
Oh yeah, it was the Tomb Raider, the first one.
Womb Raiding, yeah. Yeah, Tomb Raider.
I remember playing that with Ed. He loved that one.
I love Tomb
He had,
Raider.
he had a pickaxe in that one. You used it for climbing. It was annoying.
Minecraft.
Yeah, it was very much. It was basically Assassin's Creed, but with Nyash. Assassin's Creed.
Pointy boobs.
Chassis
Instead of
for
a
Creed.
hidden blade, it's just pointy boobs.
Yeah.
And 2 deagles that she held. Very sus.
Assassin's Creed.
That's
You
brilliant.
make that? Can you make that cover art?
Can we
T-shirt,
make
that'd
that
be funny.
T-shirt?
Clip that. So, shoot elements. It's not a PlayStation 2 exclusive.
Is it GTA maybe? Is it Rockstar?
I don't think they were exclusive back then, were they?
No, they weren't.
Hmm.
No. Not until GTA Vice City or something came exclusive, wasn't it? Or San Andreas, whatever one came first.
I think 3 and Vice City were exclusive, and then San Andreas came out
3.
on both on original Xbox, and then on top of that, they then backdated them afterwards.
Right.
Well, do you remember they were available on PC though, weren't they as well?
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, it's just not. Yeah. Could try. That's a Rockstar game.
Yeah.
It's your.
Is
yours,
it me?
Yeah.
It's a Rockstar game?
No.
Damn it.
Is it an
It's one of
EA
those
game?
tier
No.
EA games.
I won't do EA. No, maybe at some point I might do an EA game just to throw you off.
Try Ubisoft.
Is it Ubisoft? Oh.
Is it a Tom Clancy game?
Oh.
Ooh. I think it's a Splinter Cell.
Ooh.
I think it's either Hurt My Toe, Splinter Cell.
I've got a hurt toe.
Have you?
Specific to- Yeah, and I think it was a Splinter.
Was it a camel?
No,
Is it Splinter Cell?
it's a Splinter Cell.
Ooh, now we've got
Ooh.
1, 2, double agent,
I couldn't
Pandora.
tell you.
Oh, is it Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow? Is that
No,
what it's called?
it was Pandora.
It's
Yeah,
all
thank
on
you.
Ubisoft.
But it's not
It's not, I
Pandora.
Shit.
Just go Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell 2?
No,
That's
Oh.
Pandora
that's
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Say
okay.
Go
1.
No.
Is it Splinter Cell Chaos Theory?
Hey!
I love these
He
games.
knew it was coming.
We just, yeah. Oh, what a great
It's quite good
game.
condition, apart from it's a bit dirty on the one side, but
Oh, Chaotic Theory of Splinter
I should
Cell.
have cleaned it really. But yeah, that was my favourite Splinter Cell game.
Has
I
it
really
got
like
any
that
gherkin on it?
one. It might.
What a great. Is it? Oh, we got the manual. Oh,
Oh.
oof.
Oh, it's a shame there's no
Complete.
memory boy. on
Manuel
Good condition,
and.
that.
Has it got any
Memory Boy would be good.
hidden treats? It's got Ubisoft treats at the back as well. We like that. That's nice. Ooh, it's my turn. My turn. Well, mine's a bit weird because I've never played this before.
It's
Let's
a
look at
PS2
this.
game.
It's what is it on?
That shot's not over there anymore.
I will say,
The fuck?
for a 20-year-old game, that ain't bad condition.
Oh, I like the
is
little
it?
PlayStation logos in the
That's right.
thing. That's cool.
Oh yeah, they did.
Wait,
Not
what?
bad condition, that is it, for
Oh,
a
shit,
20-year-old
yeah.
game? Fuck's sake, Lee! Oh,
Why did you do that when I had a mouthful of drink? I was just spit that everywhere. Then.
Sam, no!
Oh god, that rare disc that you've got there is just ruined now.
Rare that, mate. Oh my god, it's got like the
For-
BT
for-
broadband thing.
For comparison, look, everyone.
That was cool, the PlayStation symbol, though. Sorry.
Oh, it's fucked.
Wait, what's comparison?
The size of the game. It's just,
Oh, it's a bigger.
it's got double wagged it so you can't see through.
Oh,
Which you
double
can
bagger.
slightly see through anyway. So I'll stop doing that.
Who wants a bat first? Nath bats.
I can bat first.
Let me get ready.
You can put that on display.
Do we throw the disc down the stairs as well?
Yeah, why not? It's not fucked yet.
It's not on display there. You need to move it like
Oh, over here? There? There.
a little bit over.
Oh, but I don't want to put it there. I want to put it there.
Not there. It's literally there.
Oh, we'll put it here.
Yeah, that's it.
But what if I want to put my hand here?
Oh, but now you can't tell what game it is because it's behind this obstruction.
You
It's
can't.
sponsored by BT. It's made by BT.
Yeah, it had a
BT.
BT. It had a BT fucking what's it called on the back page? Yeah, BT broadband. Get your Xbox. Get rid of your lag. Did any of you ever play the multiplayer for these?
Yes, the
Wait, one or
NSA
two.
versus the.
Yeah, so it was like what's the word? Like a like
It's like tag, isn't it?
it was kind of like so one of your team is like in first person and the others are like got Splinter Cell sort of spies, and it was like asymmetric. It was an asymmetric multiplayer. So one team had to like break in and steal like the data and stuff like that, and they were like Splinter Cells, and they had all the high agility, and you could hang from pipes and you could snap their neck and climb shit, whereas the others were just first person shooters like COD, but you had like automatic weapons and stuff like that, whereas the ones who were playing as like the spies or the Splinter Cells couldn't for the most part use a normal weapon, but they could hack stuff. It was really, really good.
That sounds really
multiplayer.
good.
It was really good. I consider that to be like one of the better multiplayer games that there was.
I
And
can't
anyway,
remember
I
what.
played it more on
360.
on 360 on what was that one called? Double Agent, which I really liked as
I
well.
like Double Agent. Yeah.
Double Agent
I
was-
thought that was my next guess. Would have been Double Agent.
Well, that was also available on PS2. I first
Yeah,
played
yeah.
it on PS2.
I can't remember what Splinter Cell I played.
Tom
but
Clancy's
it was- they
library
were
is
good.
really good. He's gone. Yes. So who would like to jump in? Nathan.
Yeah, I'll go first. Sorry, I kind of went on a little tangent. Is it a PlayStation 2 game?
No.
Oh, come on. You can't break tradition for
Is
the
it
day.
an
Lee,
Xbox?
please swap him out a different game.
It's an Xbox original.
No.
Is it a 360?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a strat game?
No.
Shooter.
Yes.
That's my question. I have rights to that question.
Do you? Okay, how about I start?
No. You said
It's your question.
It's your turn.
shit.
Shitty bitch.
Is it an EA game?
No.
Is it an Epic Games game?
No.
Ubisoft?
Yes.
Oh.
Is it a different Splinter Cell game?
No.
Ah. Ask him if it's Tom Clancy. Because if it's a Ubisoft.
Yeah. Is it Tom Clancy?
No.
A Ubisoft game that isn't a Tom Clancy. Oh, I'm a big fan of Ubisoft. I don't know why. Well, I used to be a big fan of Ubisoft. Do you know where they're from, though? Oh, dear. Oh. Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, no. Ubisoft are French.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's the Assassin's Creed game that way, didn't they? Remember
Is it an Assassin's Creed game?
No. It's a shooter.
Assassin's Creed, you can shoot bows?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I retract that question. No, go on, Lee. I dropped the ball there.
Ubisoft.
Do you know what's a really funny fact? Myself and my partner have a copy each, and I've never played this game in my life. So we have two
And
copies.
what, neither of you played it?
No.
So this must be in like perfect condition. Then.
Wow.
Is it still wrapped?
I don't know where it's come. I don't know. Maybe it's a present, or maybe I bought it like CEX something and just never played it.
Was
I
that
find that-
Sonic game Ubisoft?
No.
That seems-
Sonic Sega for for
Yeah,
Sonic
but I think it
Sega.
was published by Ubisoft. The launch
intellectual
Sonic.
properties.
That's not sure.
Oh yeah,
Sonic first-person shoot sounds mint. I'll be Eggman.
Actually, sounds mint.
yeah. I'll be
Battle Royale.
Sonic. You could be the guy with the fucking mustache, the evil guy.
Yeah.
You said
Dr.
he would be
Eggman.
Oh,
Oh, that's brilliant.
you look like him. Someone's gonna
Oh,
have to
thank
ju-
you. I'm an egg shape, am I?
Someone's gonna have to jump on the roof of your Nissan until it fucking blows up in little fucking circle fireballs. Look like little Ubisoft logos.
Nath is currently running 10 seconds behind.
Oh shit. Is it my question?
No, I think it's mine.
Okay, you go on then, Lou.
Ubisoft. I'm trying to think of Ubisoft games apart from Tom Clancy fucking games. The Star Wars?
Star Wars do Ubisoft maybe.
I think that's EA.
Star Wars has always been owned
By EA.
EA games.
Oh yeah, he's right. That's why Secret Weapons Over Normandy was an EA game. Maybe was it? I don't know.
Which is still here, by the way. If you're
Oh yeah, no, the games stay here. Lee.
Okay.
We're gonna one day have like a wall of library with all the games.
We need
that
a
are
rack.
on there.
Yeah, we need a rack. of them.
Yeah, we need to go to a rack. That's right.
Yeah, rack's tight. Is it Crackdown?
No,
Okay.
this is not Crackdown.
Is Crackdown made by Ubisoft?
I think it is. Yeah.
Mm.
How many questions, Will? I want a clue.
Yeah, I'm feeling a clue.
Ubisoft shooter.
1, 2.
I'm really drawing blanks for Ubisoft games, really. That
It's
aren't Tom
Crisis
Clancy.
Ubisoft.
Crisis.
Nah.
No, Crisis. I believe is EA Sports.
It's Far Cry. Was Far Cry Ubisoft?
Yes.
It was Ubisoft.
Far Cry is Ubisoft. No, it is Ubisoft.
Is still Ubisoft. Ask him
Yeah.
if it's a Far Cry.
Is it Far Cry?
No.
Fuck's sake. He baited that one.
I know this because I'm currently playing X Defiant, and the one of the factions is Far Cry.
Is it a Brothers in Arms game?
Yes. Oh, fuck off!
I wouldn't have got that had I not looked at that and saw that back page.
There is no way.
Damn,
Is that actually it?
It's not that game, but it is
Oh.
a Brothers in Arms game.
Shit, I don't even know.
Fucking hell!
Okay, fine.
It's all on you.
It's not so it's not Road to Hill 30.
No. I didn't. There's more than one?
Is it Earned in Blood?
No.
Road to Hill 30, I think, was the first one.
It's not a game
was
I've
the
played.
second one. Brothers in Arms.
Have you played these games?
Yeah, I played Road to Hill 30
Is it any
and
good?
Earned in Blood. Yeah, I quite like them, to be fair, but
Is Hill 30 Italy?
Hill 30 was in France, I
Oh,
think.
it's France.
Yeah,
Oop, trying to flash the game.
because it's 101st. I think they're 101st Airborne paratroopers dropped into France. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Market Garden. It might. No, the second one's Market Garden, or maybe the third one's Market Garden. First one's Normandy. Second one,
Command and Conquer, maybe?
no.
I don't know. I
So
It's
now-
haven't
Brothers
played
in
this.
It's a Brothers in Arms game.
It's
Yeah, I
fun.
know, but I bought them.
It's fun. Oh, you can see it there. It's just Gearbox. The other producer is Gearbox.
Yeah, Gearbox.
This one's an 18 plus, not a 16,
Ooh.
so it's more violent.
Hill 30.
It's on the Unreal Engine, which is cool.
Wait, Unreal Engine was going on back
20-person multiplayer.
Jeez. I never did PlayStation 2 multiplayer. I missed out.
This is 360. Same era though. Same. Yes, it's 101st Airborne.
Yeah. Everything's 101st Airborne. Anybody here's like US Airborne.
I'll just read the back because I can avoid spoilers this way.
This is on you now. I haven't played Brother in Arms.
September 1944. It was one of the darkest moments of World War II,
Is it Market Garden?
claiming the lives of 17,000 Allied soldiers in only 9 days. Historic books call it Operation Market Garden, but the men of the 101st Airborne knew it as Hell's Highway.
Oh, it's just Hell's Highway. Why the fuck couldn't I think what that one was called? Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, wait.
I didn't play that one.
No,
So
I've never played a. As if you bought that and it's got that in it. That's
Yeah, no,
hilarious.
I wouldn't have got it.
What's on the
without.
back of that one? Is it got? Is it no? Is it got Splinter Cell?
It's gonna have Splinter Cell.
Oh,
Oh! That's Ghost Recon. That's.
Never.
I'll tell you. That's Rainbow Six. That's Prince of Persia. That I don't know what that is.
That's enough Tom Clancy for me.
Time Shift.
Time Shift.
Time
Jesus.
Shift.
Yeah, fucking hell.
And who's that at the top? Jamie Lannister.
I don't
is
know.
that?
Is it that Killzone?
No, that's Time Shift, dude.
And that's Alan Wake.
That's no, it's Jamie Lannister. Come on, chat. Who's that? Is that Alan Wake or is that Jamie Lannister?
That was a very good round of.
That was a good session.
Wasn't bad that at all. I think
I've got 2 copies of that and I played it once.
I'd be interested to play
Can't
that.
say I played it.
Do a playthrough.
Let me
Yeah?
have a look at the back of it. I didn't have a look.
Does
got
it work on
Xbox Live.
PlayStation 1? Yeah, but does it work on? Is it compatible for it, or
But this
Yeah,
won't work on
because it's
PlayStation.
selected? No, no.
I've got a 360 I can bring over.
Hmm.
I've got.
'Cause it's only selected once, isn't it?
We don't know. That was a.
I don't know if that one works. I need the power cord for it.
Is it different to that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so,
PS2 Slim, isn't it?
I will give you a bit of background on information for those early Brothers in Arms games. So, do you remember playing? What was that one? The EA one, Army of Two.
No, I believe I watched Ollie play it.
Do you remember there was that whole thing that you'd aggro them depending on who was shooting at them, and it would mean if you were the one who was aggroing them, you'd take the fire and the other person could flank them.
Yeah, yeah.
Brothers in Arms was the first game to do that in the way of a first person, in the way of a shooter mechanic like that. So
Okay.
you'd kind of be the squad leader, and to be effective on it, you had to really, really set your team up to suppress the enemy, and then you'd have to take a flanking team to flank them. And it was very, very difficult to.
Is it a bit like Rainbow Six then, the way you can tell your team to go one way and you can draw the fire and they'll slowly draw in?
It is, but it's probably a bit more advanced than that in terms of its programming. Like, it quite literally is. You get like a little thing that appears above the enemy position, and that'll show you like with a sort of like, I think it was more of a sort of clock kind of thing that's showing you how suppressed they were, and it would be like,
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I've seen that system before in Company of Heroes on PC.
It's probably much like that, only in a first-person perspective. And also, it had a cover-based mechanic very similar to Rainbow Six, is where you'd go into third-person mode when you were in cover.
When you stack.
And you'd stack.
Cyril wasn't enjoying Rainbow Six the other day.
Well, which one?
Siege.
Well,
Siege.
I can understand why. Get him to play Rainbow Six Vegas too. Clunkiest of experience of his life.
Also, really good.
Truly glorious.
It's pretty terrible these days. I remember it was good back then because there wasn't much variety. Now it's really bad.
That's amazing.
I have fond memories of Rainbow Six Vegas 2. There's the campaign's not bad to it either, is it?
No, to be honest, the main thing I remember playing through the campaign again and again and again, being like, "This is brilliant. It's just so good."
There's a games convention bit in Vegas, isn't there? In the stadium bit.
It's set in the random Vegas generic casino. And to be fair, they capture the aesthetic and the feel of it really very well.
Yeah, it's quite realistic compared to like your over the top sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if all I knew is if you had to take, to get rich in Vegas, you just go into the casinos with guns and shoot the machines, and they'll just start spitting money out. I'd have done this 5 years ago.
I also
clip that joke. Absolutely a joke.
I also really enjoyed the skirmishes on Rainbow Six Vegas too.
Yeah.
You could just go to like Villa, for example, and just purge 30 terrorists.
Yeah, do you remember
I
how
vaguely
fucking
remember
hard it was?
On hard, yeah. On hard, it was,
man.
mate, it was keen on hard as well. You kill one and they just rush you.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, you could kill most of them, but as soon as you start reloading, someone would have you.
Yeah, when we do it in a group of 4, we'd be like, "Oh, it's going really well. It's going really well. We're going really well." And then one person would die, and then the one person who killed one of us would just take up the whole team.
Yeah.
It'd be like, "Oh, we just got fucked by the AI."
I met some good gamers on Rainbow Six Vegas too. I met, I think it's 4 Irish dudes and maybe 2 Scottish lads. And I used to play with them like on like a Tuesday. They'd be like, "Oh, we were all going to go on at 6 o'clock." And I didn't miss a beat for ages. And then obviously, like, typical 360, everyone sort of peeled off slowly one by one. And it ended up being me and 2 Irish lads. And we played all the time. It was really good. And it was a big grindy game. If you want to get top rank, you have to really grind.
Yeah. That's
When I
for sure.
first got Xbox 360, Rainbow Six was one of the first games I played, as well as that shit game Just Cause.
Oh,
Ugh.
Rico Rodriguez is tight.
Everyone likes
Ugh.
Just Cause, but I'm not keen on it.
Nah, I'm not
I like
either.
the first one.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
It was just a bit silly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's kind of why I liked it.
I mean, it was good in a way, but
Grapple hook.
it was maybe too
Yeah.
ahead of its time at the time.
Yeah,
Maybe?
Yeah.
It's quite popular.
I've
Mm,
never
it is a
liked
popular
grapple
game.
hooks. I've always hated grapple
Is
hooks.
there not a
Thought they
film
were
of it
dumb.
as well? Oh. No, what am I thinking on?
No,
No.
don't believe so.
No, I'm
James
thinking
Bond?
No, I'm thinking of Borderlands.
There's a film for Borderlands.
It just
Yeah.
came out last week, Friday, and has
Yeah.
bombed harder than.
Oh,
Bombs.
is that why I'm seeing things
The
about
one
the
with Kevin
Fallout
Hart.
crew taking the piss out of the Borderlands crew?
Mm.
Okay, I was just like, what the hell is everybody talking about? Okay.
Yeah, it's gone pretty bad for them, hasn't it?
Well, should have done Fallout second season with them.
They cast lots of famous people, and for some reason they made Jack Black Claptrap, which is the little box dude.
I'm
And
not a fan of Jack Black these days.
he
He hasn't done anything good in quite some
No.
time.
It's kind of going into the whole kind of woke.
Yeah,
Sort of
he's-
side.
Kind of.
I was being nice.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a bit
Mm.
strange, but it could have been like, I don't know why the voice actors can't do it because it's an
Mm.
animated character, and
Mm.
Sure,
It
it would
doesn't-
really, really do them actual justice, to be fair, wouldn't it? Be like, yeah, you know what, this is your character.
doesn't
Let's
need
not
to be
hand
that.
it off
Doesn't
to
need to be
somebody
Jack Black.
Yeah.
No.
And allegedly, so I watched a chap review it on, I think it was on TikTok or YouTube Short or something like that, and he was literally saying like, the actresses and actors that have been cast just don't need to be in it. Like, there is no need to have Kevin Hart in it
Mm.
in the slightest.
Kevin Hart, he
Yeah,
can't
Kevin
do
Hart's in
serious shit, can he?
Well, what's really funny
That's
is
the problem.
they said that he got rid of all his comedy and he wasn't very good, and I was like, yeah, but he hasn't got comedy either. He's not very funny.
Yeah, no, he's
I-
just a short guy, isn't he? That's
I
just
kinda
his
like
whole
him a
thing.
little
He's a
bit.
short guy that
He's
says,
not
"Damn."
funny.
I like him a little bit.
Nah, he's not funny.
There's better comedians, obviously. Yeah,
He's very like.
it's a different kind of comedy.
He's
isn't it?
NPC comedy,
Yeah.
like, oh look, I fell over. Oh, that sort of funny,
Yeah.
which is past about. Like, hi, I say guy.
He's,
Oh.
he's,
I would
he's,
say
he's
no, like
about as
back-
funny as 2.5 Men.
I mean, that funniest one, obviously, the viral one of him talking about having sex for 30 seconds or whatever and doing every different type of move or whatever.
Oh,
that
just
was
keep-
probably the era that was probably the best.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, he had his time in the
Yeah.
limelight.
Mm.
And he's trying to
Yes.
reap the benefits now, I guess.
So who else is in it then?
There's some quite famous names, but apparently they can't. Every single cosplayer at any cosplay event has apparently done a better version of their
Costumes.
costumes, and they literally like this is what he said. He's like,
Have they tried to emulate the Borderlands like sort of comic booky kind of style?
yeah, but it doesn't work because they've put it as like.
You'd need to make it look like Sin City if you wanted it to work.
Yeah,
would
so
you say?
you'd have to make it all have that weird like outline in that, but they don't do that, so
Yeah.
it just sort of sticks out and looks crap.
Do you know, I really don't like that art style at all. I think it's like
Mm.
a lazy way of doing things.
Yeah, I always find that there's a game coming out soon that's got that art style, and I'm not keen on it. I
Mm.
can't remember what it's called.
They did that with the Darkness
Are you
2,
thinking of
and
the
that was my
COD?
biggest problem with the Darkness 2 because I love the Darkness 1 so much. I really wanted
thinking
to
of the
like
COD
Darkness 2,
update?
and I did like it, but I just couldn't get over that art style.
I'm trying to think. It's coming out on Game Pass like literally next week or something, and it doesn't.
Sorry, what kind of art style?
So,
Comic book style.
yeah.
Oh, comic.
Do you know when you
yeah,
play...
COD.
Well, they do that though.
Yeah, they're doing every
Ugh.
map is kind of like comic themed.
I'll find
But they
it.
did it last season, I think.
That is tired. That's tired. I don't want to see that in video games. Anybody can do photorealistic graphics these days. It's not hard. They only do that when they can't be bothered to
Lazy.
do photorealistic graphics,
Well, I mean,
and then call it a feature.
they've literally reused the old maps to
Mhm.
make it a comic thing, not made a new map with the comic feature.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
mad.
You know, it's like having a slow car and thinking like it's like having a slow car and it being good on fuel and being like, but it's really good on fuel. Be like, yeah, but it's a slow car.
Yeah,
It's not good on fuel because you made it,
it's still
good
slow.
on fuel. It's because it's a slow car that it's good on fuel. That's not the
Defeating the
best
purpose.
analogy, but you just get good with your shit graphics and your stupid art styles. And
Mm.
you want a comic book, read a comic book. You want a graphic novel, read a graphic novel. You want a video game, photorealistic graphics, or don't have graphics. Just make it a book.
That's why that body cam looks really good. Something we actually ain't talked about, actually.
There's two body cam games, isn't there? There's the body cam. It's called body cam, and there's the other one which I can't remember what it's called.
So do you play as a cop or something?
Yeah, but it's literally like GoPro on your chest. It looks incredible.
And can you do crimes?
You can do crimes,
Okay.
but they're
Crimes.
ethical crimes because you're a cop.
There's nothing like a good ethical crime as a cop. Just ask that guy.
It's like kind of How Let Loose, I would say, a little bit, but more closer up perspective
But with crimes.
with crimes, lots of crimes.
I would like to sort of like do just one of those really, really out there games. If I had the skills to make like, you know, a really, really good mod,
I would love to make a game.
I'd like take Call of Duty
Hmm.
and then just be like, how about we make this just as bad as we can? Like, and just obviously just accept that this is going to be...
So you work for Activision?
No. See, they're trying to make a good game and they're just accidentally
Oh,
making
no,
a horrible game.
No, what they're saying is, how can we piss off all of our fan base at once?
I tell you what, I could do a better job than that.
Probably.
I would just make the most
People
offensive...
have.
I would make the most offensive game possible just to see what you could come up with.
Kind of glad you mentioned this because there's this mod that's recently come out called H2M, and it's literally this group of developers that have taken the Modern Warfare remastered engine, yeah, and put it onto the Modern Warfare 2 2009 edition, and basically made this whole game with that engine on it.
Okay, that sounds good.
Instead of what Activision released, they've literally made
What we
Modern
want.
Warfare 2, but just better graphics, and they've done the skill-based unlocking camos, not like get to a certain level or pay for them. It literally is like get 250 headshots, but then once you get to that point, they then allow you to get all these new ones, like these active camos and all these weird ones that go around. But you have to get even better and do like, I don't know, something stupid like 1,000 headshots and get, I don't know, 2,000 kills or something.
Few extra stuff, like getting a nuke or something. You were rewarded with a camo, and then
you
if you
get
got 3
5 nukes. Yeah.
It sounds like a really good game. It sounds like, you know, what they
should have done.
It's literally a group of developers that have just come together and decided, let's build what we want to play and what the community's wanted, sort of thing.
Do you know what? If they released Modern Warfare 1 every year, the exact same game, it would still be a better game than every Call of Duty that they turn out.
So
you could produce Call of Duty 4 again and again and again every year for the next 20 years, better than every Call of Duty game.
Still, myself and Lee have been discussing this. Is it H2M? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, H2M.
And I said we were talking about it, and then within 24 hours, Activision sent a lovely tweet, and they put a cease and desist letter to him saying this can't continue because you're
taking our fan base,
making money from the game, even though it's completely free, and you have to buy. Get this.
This is the mad part.
You have to buy Modern Warfare Remastered.
And so many people bought this game
to get the game, the mod. So they're giving Activision money for this game, but it's been developer, but they're fan made.
Yeah, fan made.
Do you know what? You can say whatever you want about Bethesda, but Bethesda were commending the team behind Fallout London, weren't they?
Yeah,
and they were thanking them, like, "Thank you so much. Like, you know, you've taken our game so far beyond what we thought was possible."
And not only that, thank God you brought this out because what's that Space One called?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
that one,
we're making money. We're now making money again.
Thank you.
Because it's selling copies of Fallout 4. Because again, you have to have a copy of Fallout 4 to play.
I think that's where H2M probably inspired from. They were like, okay, if they're able to do it, let's try it again.
They were already amidst of making it, weren't they?
They were making S2M at the time, but that was a whole...
Fallout London's been in the public domain for quite some time now, and like never was there a cease and desist or anything like that from Todd Points. Todd had no issue with it whatsoever. Like Fallout have always, and Bethesda in general, have always taken very, very good care of their modding community and been extremely supportive of it and put the modding tools out to make it easier for them. They're like, you know what, we're going to finish developing this game. It's not in the public domain or whatever, but go ahead and make it what you want. You know?
That's the argument the COD community is having at the moment because they've released all this assets for us, allowed to us modders or
it just makes you want to spit in the face of companies like Activision. You know,
Activision, I swear, are the worst company.
You know what? I think that they're coming out with Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. That's why they keep shutting it down.
I think it's nuts. They're just
3 or 4 times. Now.
Yeah. If they brought back Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, Modern Warfare 1 multiplayer, and just shipped it as that, just the base thing exactly as it was when it went live back in.
That's what they're scared
2009.
about. They're scared of losing the fan base to what's popular or allegedly popular. And everybody's just going to jump there.
I hate to be the Bungie plant this week, but it's the same as what they did with Bungie.
Yeah.
They just milk Bungie to a point where, like, even the people who like Destiny that much, they're like, oh, maybe we should do this instead. And then they're like, oh, no, we'll just sell you.
The thing was, though, right, the formula that they had back then worked brilliantly.
Mhm.
You know, the multiplayer games are still fun to this day. If I was going to play a Call of Duty game, it would be Modern Warfare 1 or Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
No interest in playing any other. Maybe I'd play a bit of World at War. If the
I
servers were still
I
on.
like Black Ops 1 and backwards.
I don't like Black Ops 1 too much.
And the reason why
click with
people
that.
like are making this mod as well is because if you, for instance, jump back onto Modern Warfare 2, the original edition,
Yeah.
you're at risk of like your IP getting stolen and everything because all these modders jumping on it. It's
It's
like
like the noob tube
it's
only
just
lobbies.
it's just a hot mess
So
on it, and they're not willing to sort it.
So, Modern Warfare 2019, so the remake of that one,
Yeah.
part of the skin thing you could buy Modern Warfare 2 remastered.
Mhm.
It was a campaign only, I
Yeah.
believe.
That's pissed me off.
So I bought that. So you got 2 skins for the online on Warzone, which I quite liked because one of them was Ghost in a
That's
scuba
cool,
suit,
yeah.
which is dope. So, but I wanted to play Modern Warfare 2 again,
Mhm.
so I did that. £12.
Mhm.
I ain't bothered. Went back, played it, smashed all the campaign. Then I thought, do you know what? I want to play this because this is better than the new game. This is what. So I went back, started playing it on Xbox 360, and it was just modded lobbies. Full
Yeah,
stop.
it's stupid.
It was just absolutely insane.
Mhm. It's funny for a few minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
But if
funny.
you want to play it
I was
to
on
enjoy it,
I was on Terminal, and I was like, "Oh, it's a normal game. Like, no one's got a special, weird, colourful
By
name."
200 predator
No,
missiles.
no, and then I went to move, and I was faster than the Flash. I zoomed off. Yeah, but I zoomed so fast I killed myself.
He like collided with the wall.
I got full damage from running into the wall,
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh yeah, sound." And then but the person who modded it obviously was used to the speed of it, and they were just going around spinning, just killing people, and I was like, "Okay." And then I think I got a UAV, clicked that, and then it just backed me out of the lobby, and I was like, "Yeah, cool."
yeah, because you were cheating. You were.
Because it said like, you know, it comes with the little connection thing with the Ethernet going in and out,
Yeah, I remember
which
that.
is quite sexual, isn't it? the old Ethernet in and out of the wall.
Reminds me of what my bellend looks like.
Has it got a clip as well?
Yeah, one that you have to thumb it to get it back out, don't it?
It's either in or out, isn't it? It depends which way it is.
Makes that little click when you put it in.
Oh, that reminds me of the Nintendo Switch advert where it clicks as a controller.
Jesus.
Yeah, so yeah, I went back to Modern Warfare 2 and had a good time, but not so much online.
I miss that online experience. It'll never be the same again, I don't think.
I feel so. I come across videos often on TikTok or Reels or whatever they are, YouTube Shorts, and there's a pair of chaps who do a lot of like video game stuff, and they were saying about best games in general, like consoles. And the one guy's arguing that PS2 is because obviously it sold so many games and it was around for a long time.
I would perhaps
But
agree with that.
I agree to an extent, but that you will not top, and I will fight until I die on top of this hill of dead bodies. 360 era of online games
Yeah.
will not be topped.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether we were playing Call of Duty, so we're doing multiplayer and we're all playing, I don't know, domination and team deathmatch, or you're playing Fable, where you're joining one other person and you can just tag around with each other,
Yeah.
or Army of Two. You're playing Forza Motorsport.
Do you know what, even Army of 2 had a really, really good co-op campaign.
Yeah.
It was really, really well designed to work with two people. Fair enough, it was decent with AI, but it was really a two.
But it's insane that era. Name games on 360 and they all slapped.
Yeah.
They were really good
100%.
and minimal issues on launch, minimal problems with bugs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what is lost on current gaming. The reason
Well, we
why
got
everything
DLC back then.
Yeah.
That was a refresh update and
Yeah.
everything.
And you're just like, Jesus. Game. Oh, I tell you what, I loved. Talk about DLC. Call of Duty. Coming back to Call of Duty, although they are trash, but so you get a map pack come out, but you get one free map.
Yeah.
One free map. Who the hell gives away free content like that now these days? It's all pay this, pay that. Oh, spin this wheel and get something. Sorry, better luck next time.
Yeah.
Spend another 25 quid. The only games that currently do things like that, I will say, are like Souls-like games. So, Elden Ring, for example, you pay 25 quid or 30 quid for a DLC, and it's an entire another game. It's like a whole new story on top of it, and no bugs.
It's one game I really
Miyazaki literally brings out a game and then just goes, "Oh look, we tested this for several years. It's fine." There will be little glitches and stuff, but it gets patched immediately.
Yeah.
Whereas like you get something like, for example, Battlefield 2042.
Oh, don't.
And it's a hot mess.
It's a hot
don't.
mess.
Starfield.
But they fixed it as well.
Hot mess.
Not even funny. It's not even a hot mess. It's just a mess.
It's just dirt. Like I'm paying. We should be paid as gamers to test their game because we're the ones finding the issues.
Yeah. That is
Like
fact,
gaming's died because of that. Like we've concentrated on battle royales and free games, but then it's not free because you paid fucking 80 quid for a skin. It's just
It's a silly loophole. That
it's not how it should work. Get your stuff together, pull your trousers up, boys, and fucking bring out a game that will. Kingdom Come will be good. We know it will be.
Oh, we say that, but it really, no, it's
It
going
will
to
be.
Good. It's
It
going
will
to
have bugs, but it won't be as bad as.
Of course it will. It's it's a role playing game. Role playing games always have bugs, but Kingdom Come when it came
how
out.
long has it been on development for now?
Kingdom Come 2?
Yeah.
Probably since Kingdom Come 1
Is
launched.
it the same
so
engine?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Oh.
I don't know much actually about the development of it. I haven't really been keeping up to date with that because, to be honest, they were completely radio silent on it until recently. I just haven't looked into it.
Flat out think
I couldn't even tell you what Kingdom Come 1 engine is. I think it's Frostbite. But
it's a gem though, because I remember seeing the videos of it being released. I think maybe it's EGX we saw it. I'm not sure whether.
no, it wasn't on EGX.
No, I've seen it. I'm pretty sure with you, or you've shown me saying, "Oh, look at this," and I wanted to play it, but never did. Giving it a few years, and obviously the hype from Nate's been like, you guys need to play this." Played it, and genuinely, it was a pleasant experience.
Like when I say I consider it to be one of the best games I've ever played, possibly the best game I've ever played. Like genuinely, I don't say that lightly, and I'm taking into account everything I've played.
AAA titles as well.
AAA titles across multiple generations since the 90s. First game I played was like Star Fox or something like that in in the mid 90s, probably like 95, 96
My
when I
American
first started gaming.
They're playing Star Fox at the moment.
It's a good game, mate.
Yeah.
Was it Jay?
Jay, yeah.
I met your American friend. I really like him. He's cool.
They were playing it last night.
He makes me laugh.
Pretty fun.
Whenever we speak to him, he's like, "What's that, mate?" He's like, he's puts a little English accent on. He's like, oh, "Okay."
And your likes of your GTAs are great, or this absolute banger right here. Still one of my favourite games.
Again, but
played.
look,
I really
go back.
like that one.
Remember when you played this? Did you encounter any problems where it literally ended your game?
No, but I'll tell you one memory I have from this. So let me just clean this bit of
No,
grub
we just
off the
fought
side.
with the consoles.
Yeah.
Turn it upside down, bash it a little bit.
Yeah, but like.
So there's a year on the back there that it says the game is taking place, right? I can remember when I first played that game, I was like, that seems so far in the future. I wonder what it's going to be like then. It's 2007.
2000.
Game's set in 2007, and like at the time that this game came out, I considered the idea of 2007 to be like, wow, that's way in the future.
Yeah.
Would you know what's worse than that if I say it was 17 years?
Yeah, ago.
Oof.
Yeah, and to be honest, it was probably 2 or 3 years before that game came out.
This game can learn to drive.
Yeah, fair play.
You can legally drink next year.
In the UK.
Yeah, in the UK. Yeah, if you're American, then fuck you.
What year did this come out? It doesn't really say year it published, does it? 99 to 2005. 2005 Ubisoft. 2005, I guess this came out. Michael Schumacher was about to lose his first F1 title that year.
This is 2006.
I couldn't bother to look on mine, to be honest. I'll look again.
Set it down at the bottom.
Speaking of driver, though, or not, jumping into driver, what was your favourite driver game?
I played both Driver 1 and Driver 2.
So
I highly rated Driver 1. I played a
yeah.
lot of that. I remember blasting around Miami in that like fucking black car. That was sweet.
Yeah.
Happy Miami.
But then I played Driver 2 and I liked Driver 2 and burning it around Chicago
The secret
or Havana.
eggs.
Yeah, going into the stadium where
Yeah.
you had to like go up to the ticket booth and let yourself in, and then you could nick that car.
Nick the car.
Or the Mini Cooper that you the Mini Cooper
and
that
the
you
different
could get
map,
from
wasn't it?
Havana.
Yeah.
That was cool too. Although I don't like Mini Coopers because my mum died in one, so I'll never ever drive one. The old school Mini Coopers, the scrap tier ones. But yeah, it was just
like,
a cool.
It was like a
addition.
mandatory thing to do as soon as you loaded it up. It's like
Just drive it into a wall, head-to-head collision.
no, jump the ramps. In Driver 1, it was to jump the ramps as soon as you spawned in.
In San Francisco. Yeah. San Francisco or Miami, man.
Yeah.
Good times. Or get yourself run over by the trams.
What made me laugh about those games is you couldn't run people over, could you? They always ran out the way.
Yeah.
Slowly,
Jumped.
You're like, what? Yeah. The that's 2008. 2008, 2005,
2006.
2006. If we were just missing the 7.
It's crazy to
CeeLo.
think that this is like 2008 is when the 360 era was really in full swing. Pre 2010 to about 2012 was really the strongest point of Xbox 360's time.
Mm.
I think it almost had
Xbox 360 is still the best. The best console.
I
that's
feel
ever
like
come
it
out.
had 8 strong years of games.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Gears of War, absolute AAA. That is a AAA title. Cliff Blazinski did good things. You had the Fable series kicking off with, obviously that was 2 on 360, but you had the anniversary come out years later.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the head guy of Lionhead Studios, but he was a pure liar, like a bit like Todd Howard, where he just adds things that were in the game, weren't in the game, but we all
not like the guy from Hello Games.
you had to go and buy the game to find out. So we all enjoyed it. Then you had like Halo, which couldn't miss a beat at that point. Up until Reach, Bungie was just dropping bombs,
Including
Love
Reach.
Reach.
To make sure
Yeah,
you're
Reach and down.
I mean, to be fair, when you look back at Halo 4, Halo 4's good. And I remember when Halo 4 came out, I was like, this is good. I may not like the art style hugely, but this is still a good game.
I agree there. But it's a weird one, but each time a Halo comes out, you like the previous one more because they keep making it worse.
Progressively, yeah. I mean, Reach was as good as
I like
that's the Call of Duty effect.
Yeah,
at the
I
moment,
like
really.
Infinite, but we should have killed off Halo games a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, Halo Infinite as a soft reboot is kind of good.
Yeah. It was like a demo, though. It didn't feel like a full game.
Yeah.
It was a bit weird.
It didn't feel like a full... The graphics in that felt, to me, like it was like cartoony and a bit like the original Xbox playlist.
They're adding all that fucking fancy lighting and flames and shit. It's like,
It baffles me the amount of people that want things like grapple hooks in games.
I fucking hate grapple hooks.
I don't think
Go play a Batman
it's
game
useful
if
to
you want
have
that.
it in Halo, but I'd rather have a jetpack.
But can you use like boosters or something? Like
Spartans have got boosters and they've got they've got
Jetpacks.
clip-on jetpacks.
Yeah.
Why would you have a grapple hook? And to be honest,
if you have
grapple
jetpacks
hooks
in Reach,
wouldn't work.
set way before Infinite,
Yeah.
why doesn't he have that?
Oh, I don't know.
So we got then. What other games we got? Assassin's Creed series came out 360.
They should have jetpacks in that.
So we got the Ubisoft actually dropping good games for once.
Yeah.
We have all the Splinter Cells after. I think one and Pandora Tomorrow were on original, weren't they?
Yeah.
And we had from this one up.
Yeah, Chaos Theory. Pandora Tomorrow was on Xbox.
Yeah, original.
No, this Pandora Tomorrow is the second one.
Yeah, was that not original? Was it?
I think the first one might have been available on Xbox too. I think they
they're both on Xbox, but they're on original Xbox before 360. I'm touting the 360 flag here.
Oh right, so the first one available on 360
Yeah.
was Double Agent, I believe.
Okay, so we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense. And then
Because Double Agent had one of those real weird things going on where it's like the same game, but two separate developers take care of it for two different consoles. So when you play through it, because I played through both, they're quite different games.
Really?
Yeah, like honestly, really, really different games.
That's
I'd
quite
be interested in, because I played Double Agent a few times since. I really do consider Double Agent to be the best Splinter Cell game on 360 in the franchise.
It's one that I think you've told me to play before, and I started playing it and didn't like it as much as the other one, so I didn't commit.
Because you play, obviously, you play as a Double Agent.
It gives it away a little bit. Yeah.
You play as a Double Agent in this one.
I don't think I enjoyed it as much.
And
I may have finished it.
And quite a lot of it is you're working on their compound, like, doing shit on their compound, but, you can go into secret areas and then start doing, like, spy shit, but for the most part, you've got to go around and sort of do missions for them. And it's really, 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 like, it's just quite good, and you obviously have a level of trust that you've got to maintain with both parties.
So, other series, BioShock, 360 era.
The TV series, that's going to be dope, I
Yeah,
hope.
that would be incredible.
That'd be tight.
Other series that
they should put Emma Purnell in that as the one from BioShock 3.
The one that I'm from Infinite.
Yeah.
I'm not into this series, but again, it is a AAA title and does slap because I have seen lots of it.
To be fair,
Mass
maybe we should do a BioShock episode and get the Chocolate Prince on to talk about it. He's a big BioShock fan.
L's a massive BioShock fan.
We'll get L on. I'll talk to L about it.
So we've got BioShock, we've got Mass Effect, 2 massive games, incredible. Then we've got the dark horse of the series. You can think about the 360 era. You've got the Bad Company games and Battlefield games coming out of nowhere,
Battlefield 4.
attacking Call of Duty where it hurts.
Yeah, I mean, Bad Company even got a song written about it.
Yeah. Yeah. In the past.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Time travel.
They knew what was going on.
Yeah.
But then what's even... It's mad. Like Battlefield 4...
Battlefield 4 was
to this day...
It's still
is
good.
the best
You know what?
Battlefield.
Battlefield
Yes,
4
100%.
as well is one of those ones that's another one that's between generations. And I played Battlefield 4 originally right at the end of the 360. It was probably the last 360 game that I played
It
consistently.
had good DLC as well.
And it was enough.
great,
It was enough to make me buy an Xbox One. It was why I bought my Xbox One because Jack kept coming around and bringing Battlefield on that, and I remember playing it and being like, "Holy shit, this is even fucking better." The graphics on this, the graphics are better. It's got like 30v30 multiplayer, whereas the other one was only like 12v12.
The frames per
multiplayer.
second were incredible compared to the
Yeah.
360 as well.
And I was like, "Oh my god, this is a game changer." Battlefield 4, you know what? Battlefield 4 to me, probably in my top 3 list of all time games I've played.
It's
not my
fucking
top 3, but top
it's
5.
top tier.
So
It's top
good.
tier. Right,
Yeah,
what else? Other
I'd
360
I'd
games.
possibly put that above the two Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2 for me. Oh, I think I would.
Cool.
Oh,
Name-
I want to
name-
play it again.
Name me more 360 games.
More 360. Yeah.
Forza Motorsport in
Forza
general.
4. Forza 4
Yeah.
specifically.
But like you've got, so one was on original. You got Forza Motorsport 2 was on 360.
Yeah.
So from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And then the Horizon games.
and then you got Horizon 1 and 2, really good. But then once you play those games, it kind of gets same.
3 and 4 were the high points, and I still say that to this
after
day.
the
Were the high
Fast
points in the Forza
and the
franchise.
Furious DLC, it kind of got a bit stale after that.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the trouble is, what you've got is you've got an open world arcade game for, let's be honest, children. And then you've got a motorsport game which is for sim racers. They're coming up against things like Gran Turismo and
Assetto
these
Corsa.
days you've got Assetto Corsas, iRacing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Assetto Corsa as well. I think people don't realise just how old Assetto Corsa was. I think Assetto
it's
Corsa
really
was like
old. Yeah,
2014 or something like that.
To be fair, I've seen Jingles playing it, and I had a look at it. I was like, "Oh fuck, it's like that old."
It is
It's
old.
old, but the physics engine's incredible.
Yeah.
It is still probably one of the best physics
To this
engines
day.
for a racing game.
To this day.
A lot of people who've played both Assetto and iRacing. There's quite a big divide between like you either like one or you like the other because
It's a bit like Forza and Gran Turismo, isn't it? You got the whole like, look at me.
yeah, kind of, but it's more down to the way the physics work in the game.
Yeah.
So the tire physics in particular are like kind of what makes
Hot debate.
what makes these games the big difference. So if you're really, really into playing on one game and you start playing on the other, chances are you'll really, really struggle. Like when I first had a go at iRacing,
Is this a bit like
I was
FIFA
awful.
and Pro Evolution Soccer?
I mean, that's not even a debate, is it?
They're both mythological sports. A bit like Quidditch.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Harry Potter
It was
Quidditch World
funny.
Cup is about as good as those two games.
It was funny playing Pro Evo back in like PlayStation 1 days when it was just made up names. Well, they weren't all
They
made
had
up.
Bolton, didn't they?
But yeah.
Yeah, they had like one name. They had like London North.
Yeah, they'd always have like Liverpool, Bolton, and I'm feeling Coventry as well. I think they had Coventry. but then
Manchester
again,
Red, Manchester Blue,
Yeah.
them Chester.
they Chesters.
Playing tonight.
And then they had
Oh yeah, it's the first game of the season. Rainbow Six is going to the pub to watch it. He said
is he going to the over things?
he's going to the tunnel.
I thought he lived in the tunnel. Metro 666. Yeah.
That's a 360 game, isn't it?
Metro was probably yeah. I would like to extend to the audience. Name 360 games. I guarantee when you name them, they're all really good. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 were on this, and each one of them is better than all the ones past They're such good games.
When they brought out
Yeah.
the horde mode and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
They couldn't at this time. They couldn't miss. That motherfucker
Yeah.
couldn't miss.
Yeah.
They literally just got better.
It was new, fresh ideas
Yeah.
implemented well, and
Mm.
then the next game would, generally speaking, build on it and make
Yeah.
it a little bit better.
And like,
And it wouldn't beat it over the head, and you wouldn't feel
No.
like you were beating a dead
and you
horse.
still
with
enjoy the
fucking-
original one as well.
And you still could,
Yeah, which is mad because like Halo 3, Halo ODST was literally like expansion, and then you had Halo Reach.
Mm.
They all hit so well.
I
And
love the creative.
I agree with Nath. Like 3 is my favorite, and it holds it in my heart. But Reach is the better game.
Mm.
Reach slaps.
Mm.
Multiplayer on that game can't be beaten.
And you had the creative side as well.
And and you had Firefight as well, which was built like, because
The horde mode, basically,
I think
wasn't it?
a big point of them doing ODST was also so they could implement Firefight, which was their
I
version
have
of Horde
Firefight.
mode,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
And then Reach again, just built on top of that. And again, it didn't make it over the top. It didn't make it too stupid or overly elaborate. It was just simple.
So you had
and it worked.
Rewind. We got World at War had zombies.
Yeah.
That was its thing.
Mm.
Gears of War had horde mode.
Yeah.
That was its thing. And then we had
Halo
Firefight. It literally every game AAA title was
Mm.
dropping these bombs, and they couldn't miss. Like, who the hell finished World at War and then heard that music when it got into?
Do you know who missed the? Do you know who missed the
No.
boat with putting one of those modes in, and who could have had an amazing mode if they'd have done it well?
Who?
Dead Space.
Yeah, Dead Space. Again, Dead Space. Look, EA Games.
The whole thing is basically fucking COD Zombie.
They were dropping good games, but me and them don't get on that well.
I consider Dead Space probably to be EA's best game. Dead Space, another
Ooh.
game. that
Need
I
for Speed
massively
Most
rate.
Wanted, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Pro Street.
Mm-hmm.
They had a trilogy that actually weren't bad. They slapped.
Pro
Undercover
Street is
as
the
well.
Pro Street is the best EA racing game.
I would like
ever
to point
made.
out I bought it for £1.50 last weekend.
Again, that's another one I played on 360,
360,
and Xbox One. And the 360 version still really, really fucking good.
That's what I bought.
There
And
was a
I,
heap of Need for Speeds on 360. There
yeah,
wasn't just
Undercover
four.
and all these other ones. Yeah,
Oh, and for
But
Undercover,
Most
I played
Wanted-
that, but-
Mm.
Most Wanted is tight.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Do you know, I played Undercover and I completed Undercover maybe twice, and it's basic. It's literally Most Wanted.
Yeah,
It is Most Wanted.
Yeah.
That is all it is, and
but
it's
it added a Bugatti.
it's fine, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
fine, but it's like
It's not good. Yeah,
it's not. It's not Shift. It's not bad.
I
It's
still
just
think
Shift is good.
So like I'm a massive fan of Most Wanted, but I think Pro Street and like
Pro
Carbon adds to it.
Mm.
But Pro Street has Ibisu, and for me, that's
Yeah.
that was a big, like, even in general, was a big sort of a statement because it wasn't like a licensed
I'm just
track.
gonna-
Let's
I'm
say
just
like
gonna
it was
do
like a
something
random
for you.
track.
I'm going
Yeah.
to do something for you, and this is.
I
gonna
mean,
blow
Pro
your
Street
mind.
was mainly just street races. Wasn't even street
It's
races.
it was festivals, is what they
Oh,
were.
yeah.
Which and that's where
it was
I
in that
think
open world
I think
element.
I think that's where Forza Horizon stole that. They were
Mm.
like, oh look, everyone likes these festival sort of race wars,
Yeah.
all that sort of Fast and Furious
And they
stuff.
put the open world
Yeah,
into it.
and they stole their version of open world, which is good. But it works. It works, and that's where that fan base comes from. And I think a lot of like nostalgia comes from. Like I know a few people like that I used to work with. When they hear the Forza Horizon 1 songs,
The noise
it
afterwards.
hits them a certain way.
Mhm.
It's a bit like when you hear, again, come back to zombies, when you hear that shriek noise of that, yeah, and it literally
I
as
can't
a
do it.
as I've shared recently on TikTok, it was a repost. It was you grew up having a good childhood, and it was literally all the zombie games, and because it's multiplayer, you made friends, you got
Yeah.
friends, you met people.
It was just so
funny
random
things, you
and open.
got A-tier friends, like let's say us, we were A-tier friends, and then you meet people along those lines, and they're B-tier, and then you get C-tier, and when you're a bit awkward and you're waiting for the
it was
A-tier
like
friend
a-
to join,
Yeah, it was like a recruitment
A bit like
process, wasn't it?
Right.
yeah,
Track list from Need for Speed Pro Street. This isn't the full track list, but
Ooh.
this will blow your mind. Tracks that are on here: Autopolis, Ibiso,
Yeah.
Infineon Raceway,
Yeah.
Mondello Park. and Willow Springs.
Whoa,
Mondello Park's on it.
whoa. Rewind to that.
Yeah.
The Irish track, Mondello's there.
Mondello
I'm
Park
so
is
happy I bought this game.
Yeah. And most people
I didn't know that.
Most people don't even recognise it as Mondello Park.
Oh.
Because most people don't know the track layout of Mondello Park because it's one of the most unknown tracks there is.
Oh, I want to play it now.
But yeah, really, really good. And Texas Speedway as well. The infield. It kind of feels a little bit like what Daytona feels like if you can picture that. But you know, that's not what it's all about. It's all about having things like Willow Springs. Who the fuck has Willow Springs on?
These days, nobody.
Nobody.
Mate,
Nobody.
Willow Springs has like 9,000 layouts.
No, it doesn't.
Watkins Glen.
Watkins Glen, fucking glorious.
9,000 layouts, mate.
Sure, yeah. Okay, 9,000
Yeah.
layers. To be fair,
Santa Pod, 9,000 layouts.
Watkins Glen would have been a very well placed track to be on Pro Street. It would have catered very well to Pro Street style.
My only issue, well, I have one issue with Pro Street, and it's a bit of a glitch with drifting on this game,
Well,
is
Is it when
you
you
can
hold
accelerate and handbrake at the same time. And you can hold a directional drift, we'll call it, in a straight line. But then again, it is an American game, I believe, so it makes sense, because Formula Drift is just... it's just sideways drag racing,
Yeah,
so
it is I love that so much.
it makes sense.
It is. It's like, how about we use like the outer curve of fucking, Daytona as one of the corners.
Yeah.
So you could pass like a bank corner.
You could have a
150 miles an hour.
1,400 horsepower car and use all of them.
Fair enough. You probably have to have Billy Big Bollocks to do that.
Oh yeah, you do, yeah.
But not sure the skill levels.
I've been driving straight and turning to the left. Oh, we love you Americans, but you make everything big and stupid.
Dannerfaust, you think you can't turn left better than me? Shout out Tannerfaust, you're
Absolutely
all right,
brilliant
really.
though. We do love it. I will say, like, most wanted, I like the hit. I think that's where the hit list comes from. Oh, there you go. Here's another set of games on 360.
Yeah, another round.
Burnout.
Oh, actually, I was going to get into Burnout earlier. So when I bought my 360,
EA used to be good.
Burnout Revenge was one of the games that I got bundled with it. I got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Don't even get me started.
Absolute banger again
The best wrestling game of all time.
because it's on 360.
Bar none. Brilliant soundtrack too. Just ask Will Pannington about it.
Oh, yeah,
The
Will-
Burnout-
I got a bullet.
shout
with
out to Will Pannington.
Did Burnout 4 come out before Paradise? Or was
Burnout
it after?
4. Burnout Paradise was Burnout 4, was it not?
Well, no,
Oh
I
no,
think it was
Burnout
about-
Revenge was technically Burnout 4. There was never a Burnout 4, I don't
I
think.
thought there was a 4.
No.
Lettered.
Is Revenge? Is it Payback?
No. Revenge is.
You called Burnout 1 and 2, and then
Yeah.
it kind of...
Then Burnout 3. Then Burnout Revenge. Then Burnout Paradise.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Burnout Paradise is free on Xbox Store, by the way.
Is
Burnout
it?
Paradise had a bike expansion, didn't it?
Yeah, which is terrible because you get knocked off every
Wait,
3
not
seconds.
anymore.
Yeah, probably might.
They've closed all the
Oh,
360
it's-
stuff.
oh,
ain't
no!
they? Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
a
missed
shame.
out.
God.
You missed out.
Oh,
But it's backwards compatible, so go buy his discs, boys.
Get your digitals.
that is why you want a physical disc copy.
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
fucking
here's
digital
a really
copy.
good point, everybody. The physical copies will now rise in price, so CEX and that, everything's going to go up. Go out and buy them games that you remember,
Yeah.
because things like Burnout Paradise, because it's no longer free on
The consoles. and
consoles or
that's
whatever, or
It ties you into
Game
having to
Pass
have
as well.
Xbox Live to have it,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
so go and get physical copies.
Mhm.
Go buy an old console.
Yeah, buy an
Yeah.
old console, you pick one up for 20 quid. Look on
Old
Facebook
consoles.
Marketplace.
It's where it
Fair
is.
enough, you'll have Red Ring of Death regularly, but
No,
Get,
but,
them
well,
cheap, get them cheap while they're...
I used to buy them. I used to buy them and then fix them and sell them.
how many 360 consoles do you reckon you had through your career? I reckon I had 5, maybe
I
more.
think I had 3 or 4. I had a
Yeah.
premium to start with, so I had the fancy version.
Oh, yeah, the black
It
one.
lasted for a long. No, the Chrome disc tray. Didn't it?
Oh, I had that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Mine-
there was
Oh,
a
the-
white
yeah.
disc tray. There was.
Mine,
360
and it
Slim.
came with a hard drive, whereas the other ones. But so it lasted. That one lasted for a long time. It red ringed, and my dad was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" I was like, "It's broken." And it lasted like 3 or 4 years, whatever. Bear in mind the amount of hours of console. And I turned it over in towels, turned it on, let it overheat, where it red ringed again, and then that made the solders melt, and it dropped this board. And it fixed it, let it cool down,
No way.
started it up. And my dad was like, he was like, "What are you doing putting towels around it? That's weird, Daddies." Because obviously you
It's supposed to cool,
you
Devon.
block the fan, don't you? So the idea is you turn it upside down, put the towels around it, red rings on there. In fact, do you know what's really funny about this? I was playing Burnout Paradise at this point. And I had the cam as well. So when you took down someone online, you used to take a photo of you and them.
Oh, it did, didn't
I
it?
used
It would
to
send
I
it
used,
to
I
him.
used to just flip everyone off.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Or I used to brain them as well.
You were producing CP.
So anyway,
You should have called him a pedo.
yeah. So anyway, this
Jeff
is
was the original OnlyFans.
back. This is your only fan. Yeah.
He's giving it up for free, mate.
So anyway,
Slut.
here's a taster. Basically, yeah, I literally was laughing my head off, and the next thing you know, it red ringed, and I thought I'd been banned or something. So I turned the thing over, put 3 towels around it, turned it on. My dad got back from work or pub, whatever it was, and he was just there like, "Oh, what's wrong with you? What are you doing that for?" I was like, "I'm making it overheat." He's like, "Why?" I said, "Well, it's red ringed," and then I learned from like, I don't know whether it's common knowledge or whether it is online. You turn it over in towels and you turn it on and let it get to the point where it a full red ring. Because it only had 3, I think.
Yeah, it did.
And then
Sometimes you don't have a single one as well.
Yeah, or it might have been that. It might have been 1 that goes to 4 or whatever. So it drops, and there's a board of some kind. All it is the reason why they break is the solders weren't very strong.
Yeah.
So once it gets a certain temperature, so I must have been gaming for a long time. So it done that. It's dropped. So I turned around, did it, and then it worked. And you know what? It lasted for another 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
It was absolutely perfect. And then I got it again, tried it again. It still worked, but I traded it in.
There was
You knew it was on its way out. You may as well get the money for it.
I was like, do you know what? I'll trade this in with a few games that I didn't really care about.
Every session's a gamble.
But I kept the hard drive, and then on that investment, and I traded in my wireless router bloody extension thing you used to get.
I've got one of those at home.
Really, they're worth good money. They are.
I bet they are.
They clip in the back of that. Get rid of that, and then I've got an Elite.
Mm.
I felt like I was a big dick on the corner.
I've probably got an Elite sat around.
It was black.
Ooh.
It was big.
Black and chromy.
It was fancy.
It was a Cadillac.
Yeah, it was a Cadillac X3 360s, and yeah, I felt like I was doing a service of 360s, and I had that for up until I got my Xbox One, and I traded my Xbox One, my Elite for the Xbox One, so I didn't pay that much money. I didn't fall into the trap for the Xbox Scorpio or that. You know, that was a trap.
That was a trap.
Xbox Project Scorpio.
The fuck is that?
It's the Xbox One.
It's Xbox 360, isn't it?
It's the Xbox.
It is same that.
It's the Xbox One X, not the Series X.
It was called an X, but it was a slim version. This is where you guys get the same from.
Yeah,
it's all the same thing.
It was like a
not quite. No.
It was a 0.5. It loaded way quicker and the graphics were better, but it wasn't a Series X.
Yeah.
So there we were. Here we were in limbo. Rich people called like I don't know, like the named after tarts. They would buy them. Yeah. Like toilet tart.
Okay, yeah.
He had one.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see the. I didn't see the point of the Xbox One X and S.
I wanted, discless and disc tray. They were just cashing in on their PlayStation thing.
The cloud thing, yeah.
You can't take away the disc trays.
No.
You should always have a disc tray bundle.
I recently stripped down an Xbox original, 2 of them. We bought a Crystal Xbox, and then ironically, we bought it to fix the problem with the other one, which had their disc drive wouldn't come out.
Oh, yeah.
And all it is a little elastic band about how big. So I bought that for £1, got 2. And I replaced it, hoping that was a problem, and it was a problem, and it came out and it's fine. So we played Shrek Super Party the other day.
Oh, sick.
Because Elle is nostalgia based. She
does like some funny games, doesn't she?
She likes some weird ass games. But do you know what? I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was fun. I think it'd be
kind
better
of ground you in a way.
We could all play it because it's like it is basically Mario Super Party.
Oh, sick.
So it's a board game, but it's Shrek. It's very funny.
I mean, we've been planning to do Crash Bash as well.
We need to do we need to do
a
party game.
Yeah, we need an M64 there in the middle. But me and Jeff look at that screen. You and see look at that screen. Like a fucking wiggling.
Yes.
Can you get a SCART splitter?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. We'll do that.
We need to make that happen, to be fair, and I think
That'd
that
be
would be
sick.
absolutely hilarious. 50 turns on the star.
turns.
50 turns.
Min, man,
50
this.
turns on the star map.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Sick.
To be fair, we should do, right. That's it. I'm calling it. We're doing that now.
Yeah. We need to make this
And
happen.
That's the whole pod. We'll just literally turn that way, cams this way.
I'm sure I've
And
got
that
some of
way.
what we need at home. I'm going to look on eBay right now. See
I
how
might
much
have an
an N64
N64 as well. Well, no, we have got one, but I'm not sure.
I mean, we don't have to do it with that. We can do it with Crash.
Pokemon
We've got to do, oh my
Stadium.
god, they're expensive. Oh no.
Beyblade.
I'm gonna. Should we call a break here at this point?
Yeah, that's how
Have a
need
little
to-
peek. I'm gonna go
I
for a
need to
pee pee.
Oh look, this one is an N64 box.
Thank you for listening to this half of another freaking podcast.
And with Mario
Please
Party.
tune in very shortly.
Oh, you won't get a headshot.
Yeah,
Welcome to part 2. We're getting there.
We are back. You've had Jevon's fact. Now maybe it's time for Lee's fact, so I can try and think of
Lee,
a fact.
go do a fact. You won't.
You do some facts.
fact.
You can say things that are only partially true. That is how facts work.
All right. I got a fact.
40 wanks.
Not that, Ian. We ain't going there.
His mum
No
set him a
way.
challenge and it was 40 wanks.
No way, pal. That is for my
Isn't
mother.
it 40 wanks? It's 40 winks.
No way, pal. That's for my mother to talk about.
You'd have to have like
Get to fuck.
Get to fuck,
you'd have to
aye.
have like 5.2
Speak to my
wanks a
mother
day.
about that.
I have, eh?
That is true, eh?
She should get to fuck. Isn't it 40 wanks?
No, okay. I'll get. My fact is, do you know where the word salary come from?
Celery or
Celery.
salary?
Salary.
Salary.
Oh,
Yes.
salary.
How much salad you can pick to get paid for?
No.
I feel like I've heard this, but I don't know.
It's going to be something weird and obscure, no doubt. I don't know.
It's back in the Roman times, I believe, when they were distributing salt, when they found salt and produced salt.
Mm.
Since it was weighed more than gold at the time,
Oh, it makes sense, yeah.
the word salt, salary, came into
So
play.
it's SAL.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to think of something. Keep
That's
talking.
it.
Keep talking so I can
The
think.
saltery, and then it turns to salary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard that before, because
Yeah.
in Egypt and the places of such, salt was worth more than anything else.
Yeah.
So I agree.
And then it transformed to the word salary, and that's how we have a salary to
Aye.
these days.
I get to
That is my fact of the
It's weird 'cause
podcast.
I get-
Well, I didn't think of any facts, so you guys go again.
I get absolutely fuck all salt, to be fair.
Could use a bit more salt, could you?
I could do some more salt, please.
I need some of that Salt Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. If we start doing that with my fucking salary, it'd be fine.
It would be nice.
Another fun fact is,
I can't think of any facts.
let's try and think of one fun fact. The Toyota GT86
Uh-oh.
is an anniversary car of an A86 made in the 80s.
Is it?
Yeah,
Really?
but the GT86, the only correlation to the original one is the exhaust and the piston stroke and the piston size, I believe, are 86 millimeters. Because the car itself is a boxer engine, not an inline four, so it means nothing to an A86. The
I'll be
correct.
25 and 26. I've 86 mil more as well.
Ooh.
It's quite a standard size for piston stroke in Japanese.
But it was
cars.
the reason why it has an 86 badge on the fender
Hmm.
with pistons opposing each other, which is the boxer engine, which is inferior to a regular engine.
I don't like boxer engines.
No, nor do I. Can you tell? Another fun fact is I keep getting banned from X Defiant.
Wait.
Yeah,
Why?
on multiple accounts.
Is it twice you've been?
It's 3 times now.
3 times?
3.
You
I
just
got
stop being good.
I've been banned twice on my account for alleged cheating, and then my partner asked me to do 1000G gamer score on it, obviously because she's
You won't.
yeah. So I'm one achievement away now. I even did the multiplayer one earlier myself. I put a hairband around the controls, so it ran around circles. You have to complete a game.
Fuck's sake.
So I was getting killed numerous times, which is just fine because I've
Brilliant.
already done the achievement. She asked me to do 1000G, and I said, yeah, that's fine. So now she's level 42, I believe. I got to do 8 more levels.
Not technically cheating.
Hey, probably. Aye. Yeah. It's 41.
I need to play that game still.
What game? Ooh. 16. What game?
Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to beat the first fucking boss as well. The tutorial boss.
Yeah.
The tutorial boss.
Which is...
I have a bet on this.
what's it called, Demon?
What is the bet again? I can't even remember.
You've
the
got
bet.
to beat the
1 life, no death.
first boss without dying, which is the... something demon. No, it's not Capra Demon. Capra Demon is the one with the... I can't remember what the first one's called. It's something demon. It's like... It's not church. It's along those
I was
lines,
gonna hit
demon.
you.
She will. I'll get stabbed later. Guaranteed. I will have
But not
new,
later.
I'll have
In a
new-
week.
I'll have a new wound. It's a long time ago. So, for context, everyone at home, when I first met my current partner, I'm pretty sure one of her tests was, "Can you play Dark Souls?"
Oh, yeah, you.
She bought me Dark Souls pretty early into our relationship. And
Courtship.
I managed to get quite far to the point where she was like, "Oh, I thought you'd be really shit at this because you play like COD and things like that." And I was like, "No, I'm just really persistent." And I was. I just sat there and played the game to the point where I got to where I was.
How many
And she was
times
like-
did you die? But
Oh,
or resets,
quite a fair bit. I died a lot. What's funny
So
about
am I
Dark
allowed
Souls?
resets on this? Or?
Souls games, yeah, you will be. Boss fights, you're not. So the way it works is, you realise quite fairly early on is that you die often to environmental problems a lot, which don't really count because you don't really lose much. But the way you lose souls, which is your currency in the game, is literally boss fights.
Right.
Because then you have to enter through a fog gate and you cannot exit that dungeon. So you are in that area, you either win or lose.
Okay.
And if you lose twice, you've lost all your souls. So obviously you lose. Say if you die, you drop your souls where you are, and then if you die again, you will lose the souls that you had previously and overwrite them with, let's say, 0 because you had 0 at that point.
Right.
It's a hard learning curve. The whole game in general is a hard learning curve. It's a steep slope immediately.
I feel since I played Devil May Cry, I might have a little.
You
edge.
might. So I played Ninja Gaiden and I did the same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
And
okay.
Ninja Gaiden's meant to be like really fucking hard,
Okay.
and it is. But Dark Souls is a different learning curve, but also doable. I think you'll be alright once you get.
I need to be a live player.
Yeah, it's not. I'm trying to think of the demon's name. He's a big fat cunt, and they're very copy paste boss fight. There's a few of them, and he's called the Chaplain Demon or something like that. He's like, I'm trying. My brain's literally racking it.
I'm a demon.
Yeah, it's basically you start, you choose a character, you create it, you meet Oscar, who's a knight who saved you. He drops you a key in your prison
Eat
cell.
him?
No, he saves you.
I thought you said you meet him.
You
or
meet him.
Okay.
He then gets killed by said boss fight, and then yeah, it's good. Once you get into, if you like games with lore, and if you like games that are hard, that challenge you, you'll enjoy it straight away. And I, as myself, a bit competitive person, I was like, I'm now competing with myself. I have to be good at this game. And also, I had also a secondary thing, which is I need to impress this my courtship.
Courting.
That's
Take her
the
to
thing.
court.
Recently, I've kind of opened my wings a little bit more to games because I've been a little bit of a Call of Duty simp sort of thing for most of my years.
COD simps.
Yeah, you
COD
don't want
simps.
to. You don't want to be a bot and just
I'm
play the same
admit
things. I think because you played things like is it Unchained?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you play things like that, you'll enjoy other.
Yeah, it's kind of opened my
Genres.
it's opened my
Opened your eyes to
horizon a little
gaming.
bit. Yeah, that's
And
why I'm kind
weirdly
of
enough-
enjoying Siege and shit like
Yeah.
that because it's. I mean, I've played it before, sort of thing, but I like the whole learning curve behind it, and you have to hit that shot.
That's
Well,
where,
you're
like,
dead.
say, CeeLo joined because it is such a steep learning curve. He didn't like it.
He legit killed his own teammate within 10 seconds.
I also would like to say that he's probably comparing the
Which is so
gunplay
funny.
to Destiny, and Destiny's gunplay is garbage.
Or,
So when it's 10 years old.
yeah.
I can't compare
10-year-olds.
Rainbow Six Vegas 2's
Mm.
gunplay
I bet you
to
it's better.
two other games now. It's
Mm.
different.
It's like we played a raid because I jumped out of the warzone because I forgot I committed to a raid, and like the guns I was using, it just felt so shit. Yeah.
I bet
Weak.
you Fallout 3's gunplay is better.
Fallout 3's got pretty solid gunplay, to be fair.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does.
It does.
It does. Not as good
Don't go
as
there.
New
Don't
Vegas.
accept it.
Oh, New Vegas' gunplay is horrible too.
Yeah, but you can zoom in then.
Yeah, I know, but it's still bad.
But then Fallout 4 is even worse.
When's the
Fallout
next
4's got the
season of
best
that
gun.
coming
Oh,
out?
no, it's awful. It's
It's-
Starfield. It's terrible.
Starfield's it.
When's the next season of that coming out?
Next year, maybe.
Is it?
Maybe.
Starfield?
No, Fallout.
Fallout.
Oh, the TV series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mid 2025.
They're going to be in New Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's right,
which is the only good thing about it.
Do you like-
I haven't watched all the episodes yet.
Do you like New Vegas?
You should though, because you like Pernell, don't you?
Yeah.
Everyone likes Pernell.
She's going to be a superstar. She's going to be the next Kit Harington.
She is tight.
She's going to be a fucking. No, but you remember.
Without lies.
Well, yeah.
She's got
He
echo
got
eyes.
pulled out. He got pulled over outside the bridge, didn't he? And got and told everyone the ending of
he
Game of
did.
Thrones. Although he wasn't even in England at that point. Yeah, sound.
Yeah, that was a good little lie, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were there. You weren't.
You
Actually,
won.
I wasn't with him, but he was at the baiting house that
Oh.
night.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember the conversation. I think we were all invited there,
yeah,
and I was like, "Ooh!"
yeah. And everybody was like, "Oh my god, let me suck him off."
I was like, "Nah, get to fuck."
No, fair play to him. He's really.
Is that a
he's
bit
really done
strong
well.
for you, son?
I hate the sides.
Hey,
Just
how's
a
your
little
arm feeling now? A lot better, isn't it?
bit. It's loose.
Is that iron brew gone to his head? Has it?
Yeah, he's got that iron brew. He's got an erect cock.
Scotland juice.
Scotland
Scottish
squash.
I mean, the reactions I just saw, it's going to be priceless when you look back at that. Ooh. Ow.
You all right?
Yeah.
I didn't think he's okay.
Was you wearing that hat when you bumped into the wall?
Yes.
You've got a wall scrape on the back of it.
But
Yeah, he's got like
Take
he got,
it off, you've got like a scrape where you
yeah, you
clean
got like, you got a dark slide there.
Oh dear. Do
what
you
is
think
going
that's?
on with that hat?
Don't know. Do you think that's what that is though? Where you've probably scraped the wall?
Smack your head.
Maybe.
Could be wall, couldn't it?
No, I didn't smack my head or anything.
He didn't. I didn't.
He's just got fucking builder's muff.
Yeah, Bill's muff is tight. There goes the ass.
Lee,
Yes.
how was Deadpool last week, mate? Out of 10, give me a number. You weren't.
Mine's controversial though. I
2?
don't want to say anything.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
I'm never gonna watch it.
Yeah, I will watch it at some point, but I don't really care. Go.
Okay, I would say it's.
Spoiler warning.
I would say it's maybe an 8 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
So, where did you think it would land?
The problem is I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again.
You need to
because
re-soak in that information.
the problem is because there's a lot of parody and funny moments
Yeah.
and stuff like that happens that kind of just,
And cameos and
yeah,
everything.
it kind of
It's silly, isn't it? Really.
yeah, there's a little bit of Disney-esque into it.
I have an,
What?
I have an issue.
Yeah.
Is your issue Disney? Mine is.
So Channing Tatum is Gambit.
Yes.
I have 2 issues. His voice, he tried a southern accent.
No, that it's correct.
Yeah, but he tried.
He's practiced it for 12 years. by the way.
Yeah,
12 years.
but
12
my
years.
other issue is, his cheek guards.
Uh-huh.
They should be further in. That's my only issue. It's not really. To be honest, he did a really good job of it.
Yeah.
I will hands down say
Have you seen the
yeah, I've seen
clip
it.
of
Yeah.
it? When he's throwing the cards. and
here
shit.
I'm gonna make a night in myself tonight. Yeah, it's really good. But my issue is like Gambit's quite narrow, but he's quite wide. It's live action. I don't care. It's fine.
That's
I
it,
get
yeah.
it. Yeah. But Gambit is literally, out of all the X-Men and everything, is my favourite character.
Yeah.
So,
Like when I watched it, like watching Gambit as well, it was a bit like, what the fuck is he saying, sort of thing. But there is a certain language that he talks.
yeah,
right?
it's New Orleans. So
No,
it's
but there's like a certain.
oh, it's probably
begins with an S or something.
Yeah, it's
So
fuck, don't know. Yeah.
whatever it is, but he talks that a little bit into it, so that puts you off track.
Okay.
Watching the film, it's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I need to watch it because I say like
It is a great film.
Yeah.
It is a fucking.
How is Wolverine?
He's tight.
Is it good? Is it real good?
Mm.
Is it comic book tight?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Is it
Oh,
still
yeah.
Hugh Jack? Then?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
thank God.
huge, Jackman.
Yeah.
But like he's like, but he's so the
I'm
way
gonna
they,
say
they
as
worked
well-
it in is different eras of him, isn't it? So it's not the. So they're working in the Marvel universe, so it's not the same Hugh Jackman we've known the whole time. Is that not? No,
No, it is.
it is, but
It is Logan.
yeah.
No.
But surely
No,
there's different
no,
versions.
sorry, it's not Logan. It is Wolverine from.
The old films. It's hard to fucking.
Is it Van Helsing?
Man, that's a good film.
It is a good film, yeah.
I like the vampires in that as well.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Redhead
say-
was so fucking hot.
I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna
I
say
used to
it's.
have such a thing for it. Probably
I'm-
still do. I'd have to see it again, but yeah, wife that.
I'm gonna say it's Wolverine from Logan because. Is he coming up? Is he?
Yeah. He's shown off.
I'm gonna say it's Wolverine from Logan because X-23 is in it.
Yes, the same universe. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is that connection.
Is
in
she
a
older as
sense.
well?
Yes.
Another question. Deadpool's.
Hey boy.
You have the Deadpool dog, female Deadpool.
Tight.
Okay. Other
Where
than,
she walks in.
other than
I'll give her all the seasons.
Who did they get to play her?
Ryan Reynolds' wife, which I'll give all the seasons to as well.
No, it's not.
No.
It's what's her name, isn't it? Is it?
I can't remember.
Oh, yes,
Blake
I know.
Lively.
Blake Lively, yeah, Blake Lively.
Blake Lively.
Oh, did she play there? Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play.
And the kid pool and baby pool is Ryan Reynolds'
Is
kid.
it kids?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. So there's loads of Deadpools, isn't there?
Yeah, there's
'Cause it's a multiverse, isn't it?
There's loads of Deadpools. There's a little
This-
cameo of like a Moon Knight Deadpool and
This-
shit like that.
This is why I
And there's
asked,
a Scottish pool.
this is why I asked about the Wolverine, because obviously there could be numerous Wolverine versions, and he's the comic book version, isn't he? But
Yes.
his get up isn't perfect to the 1998 comic, but it is very close to it.
Yes, he's the Wolverine with variant when he let down all the X-Men.
Yeah, he fucked up
He
basically.
walked away, sort
Yeah.
of thing, and
Yeah.
ran away.
Because he was being Logan, so he's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you." Yeah.
So it's a little bit connection to Logan, but not Logan, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But man, what a scene there that happens! It's like,
I say I want to watch it, but I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not. It's a bit like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I was really invested to a certain point, and then I just sort of I did it with games. Red Dead Redemption 2. I was hyped for years for that to come out. Came out, didn't care.
It was good though.
There's
Yeah,
a film.
yeah. I come back to it years later.
Came.
There's a
I came.
There's a film that I need to
Come
watch
back.
because there's a film that I need to watch is Captain Marvel, because there's been a lot of like
No, you don't, mate.
no there's
With Jonesy the cat.
there's
You don't need to watch it.
there's cutscenes in it,
With to add to the story, yeah.
or like with Fantastic Four and him like
Yeah,
splitting
so
apart and shit like
basically-
that. There's shit that I have no.
Marvel like
And
to
Doctor Strange,
yeah,
the Spirit
Marvel
and
always
shit.
like to wink at other films
Mhm.
or whatever, which is why I took the piss out of a bit, like being like, "Oh, hi, I'm Deadpool. Look at this person. It's Silver Surfer," and then that will spawn another fucking
Mhm.
spin-off, and it's like, I get it, I like it. It was alright, but it's kind of getting old now.
There is Easter eggs into
Do they,
Secret
towards
Wars.
the end of the movie, fight a giant CGI army?
No.
No.
Well,
This is a Marvel movie.
kind of.
Kind of. disposable CGI army.
Yeah.
Come on, it's a Marvel
Do you
movie.
want spoilers?
I
or?
don't
Yeah, it's
ever
fine.
intend to
it's
watch
fine.
it.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Okay. Do you want spoilers?
Oh,
Sorry.
please. You do,
Spoiler
do, do,
alert.
do you want to cover your ears?
It's fine. Karen.
All right. Know the
What
scene.
CeeLo was? No, it's fine. He's with you.
So one of the generic Marvel characters goes to fight somebody.
Deadpool.
Know the picture of Deadpool and Wolverine behind the scene of like a shop and shit like that.
No, is that memey
The
one where
line
they're looking
field.
at the picture now? Is that the one that's
The
got-
line
Yeah.
field, no feet sort of thing.
Yeah.
That scene happens when they go against all the other Deadpool variants
Okay.
because the
Oh, I
Deadpool
see.
the Deadpool variants are against Deadpool, the Prime Deadpool.
The original Deadpool.
Oh, so
Prime
it's like
Deadpool.
a Jet Li 1 sort of scenario.
Yeah. So Deadpool and Wolverine fuck them up.
Is this a bit
sort of
like
thing.
that time when I fought off all the other seamen to get to the egg first?
Yeah, probably a bit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds similar.
Oh, have you seen?
Allegedly.
Oh, I've got my fun fact. I've got my fun fact.
Fun fact number 3, Nathan.
Apparently, there's a study that's just been released that says that you weren't necessarily the first sperm to reach the egg.
The most powerful.
No.
Oh.
Apparently, they
I
reckon
was.
thousands of sperm.
Punch
reach
the
egg,
hole
and all of
quicker.
them are there, and the egg chooses the sperm it likes the most.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
it
that's what
fancies a
they
certain sperm?
Yeah, that's
So
what
I
they
was the
think now.
most probable version.
The most fancy, but yeah.
Oh.
So so the theory is now. You're still the best version of yourself, and you still suck.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you weren't the fastest sperm. You were the best sperm, and that was still the best you could do.
No, all I heard there from that was I'm the sexiest
Yeah.
sperm.
Key
I'm the sexiest
bottle
sperm.
opener. Just do your thing. Fine.
So, yes. So all the Deadpools fight the other sperms.
Yeah, so they have a sperm fight.
Yeah. So there's a cum golf fight.
Pretty much.
A sperm fight.
And that fight as well was a little
Smack
bit.
fight.
The fight was good. The fight was good.
Yeah. How
What?
good though? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Orgasmic.
9.
No.
Orgasmic.
Is it
7?
7? Whoa.
How long did it take the fight to finish?
Right,
It's about a minute and a half.
We've both said
Yeah,
7.
about
We
same.
kiss now.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
so
a good
7.
scene, and then there's a bit that's very comic-esque, which
Yeah.
I won't spoil.
Piss, yeah.
Don't care.
And
Yeah.
it was good, but
It didn't satisfy you enough.
the thing with all the Deadpools and stuff, they end up going into this other world before
It's the Paul Walker Deadpool there.
they end up in like the trash world. I'll basically call it.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
And they were talking about all these Deadpools in this world at the same time.
Yeah.
So you think Deadpool being Deadpool, you would think be like, "There's more Deadpools. Where are they?
Yeah.
Let me go find them."
A
They
Paul
never
Walker.
went to go find them or anything,
Okay.
and then they ended up going against them.
Paul Walker Deadpool.
Sounds about as good as the end of the most recent Indiana Jones movie.
It's yeah, it's quite cliche, isn't it?
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
was expecting things to happen and it didn't happen, which was good in a sense, but also it was like,
Why not?
Yeah.
And then from that point onwards,
fantastic film still. Fantastic. I'm not going to knock it. It is a fantastic film. But
so you recommend to give it a go?
I recommend watching it, and I'll watch it again 3, 4, 5 times over because
my
it is.
my issue is Alien Romulus come out today.
Oh, I want
Mm.
to go see that. I actually do want to go see that. I reckon that's going to be fun. I want to go see it. I want to get what?
I'm not going to see it tomorrow.
I do want to go see it. I like.
So I-
like
Go see it
Alien.
tomorrow, Worcester.
I like
Probably-
Covenant. I like
probably
Prometheus
Dudley.
as well. And I hate people who don't
Huh?
like
Mary Hill.
Prometheus.
Yeah.
I don't
Mary
understand why
Hill.
people
Yeah.
don't like
Oh,
Prometheus.
dear.
To be
I'll
honest,
let you know
Mm.
because I'll put
Is
it
he
in the
come?
chat because I'm like I am a massive Alien fan, but what's hilarious,
Mate, the place in Kitty, £8 for Deadpool.
yeah, but comfy seats,
To be fair, yeah,
But-
the seats were.
and sides, mate.
Oh,
mate.
the seats were
Side-
shit.
Sides. Just
The
saying.
seats were
We had
Maybe
sides
you
last
just would
week.
have sat in the aisle.
We had
It's
a
probably
side.
comfier.
Shout out KSI, mate. We had sides last week. Fucking slapped.
Mate, I bought some the frozen stuff from Iceland.
Is it good? Oh, they do frozen stuff. Is it good? What was it? The
I got the onion rings and
Oh.
I got the
potato waffle things. Grids.
no jalapeno fucking cheese bite things.
Oh yeah, any good?
Oh, tight.
Right. So we had.
I could.
We went back to sides.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
could
spent.
cook some
I spent. I only spent 30 quid. But I had the wraps we had the last time.
Yeah.
Elle had the waffle fried things, but I had 2 wraps just on their own with the hot sauce. Man, it's not hot sauce
Like
for
shit,
me,
mate.
but it slaps. I really enjoyed it.
It's flavour, isn't it?
Jeff
It's
just calls it sauce.
Fucking slaps,
It's flavour.
mate. We had a great time. And then went to CEX, spent 20 quid on about 9,000 games because we bought PS2 and Xbox 360 games.
Excellent.
Mate, it's dirt cheap. Midnight. Anyway,
Midnight Club.
yeah, if we're gonna do so, today's 16th February. That's February.
Yeah,
Friday.
fuck it, yeah, we'll probably go
It's
out by
16th
then.
Friday. Of August.
August.
What did I say February for? It's a Friday. It's a Friday, not February. It could be February if you want. We're gonna do Alien Romulus tomorrow, I think.
Allegedly.
I will go now. No, we'll go do that.
We have time.
I was going to watch it today in the day to beat Todd Collins, but he went anyway.
Hello?
Man, G, what you saying, bro?
Oh, sorry, I've accidentally rang you. I didn't realise.
Hello, bruv.
Who's saying,
Is it?
bro?
Is that Hefford? Oh, hello, Heff.
Hello, F.
I'm at the pod at the moment, but I'll be leaving in a little bit.
You're live in the podcast. Please do not swear.
Don't say
go
fuck
there.
or
Who you
cunt.
with?
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Okay. Yeah.
Loudspeaker. Ask him what his favourite game is.
What-
Ask him what his favourite game is.
What's your favourite game again, Hefford?
Loudspeaker. Hang on. Whoa.
Ocarina of Time.
Maybe Last of Us 2. I don't know. One of the two.
Oh,
Okay.
trash choices.
We'll say Ocarina of Time then.
Last of Us 2.
No, I'm afraid we haven't got any. No nose beers, I'm afraid. No, I'll speak to you in a bit then. I don't know. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Those beers, brev. Those bevs, brev.
You put your phone down, but I think you pressed the notification, which rang him back automatically.
How the hell did that happen?
Anyway. After the fact that we learned out that, what's his name?
Cut that.
Absolutely cut that.
Yeah, cut that.
Hefford really likes Last of Us 2, which is a trash game.
Cut.
Or the Ocarina of Time?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fair play. Both trash games. Yeah, so after we learn our friend's garbage games choice, we agree.
Scrap tier.
We agree that Deadpool. Is it versus Wolverine or with Wolverine?
With Wolverine.
So Deadpool Wolverine is
Ah.
a good film.
Allegedly, I think there's going to be a part 2.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Because they're best mates, aren't they, in real life?
Yeah.
Like, you can see
Yeah.
it. You can
Yeah,
legit see
yeah,
it. They
100%.
are actually. Because the piss taking in between, yeah.
Like there was a few
Deadpool.
Yeah, so Hugh Jackman and Ryan
Oh, I
Reynolds.
thought you meant the characters are best.
like there was a few scenes near the end that was like
You can see it's going that way.
they separated,
are
but
we
they came back
getting-
together.
Are we getting a Gambit film with
I-
Rogue?
I think you will.
It's gonna be. It's got to be with
I
Rogue.
think you will.
Yeah, I'm happy with that because I
Mm.
genuinely, my favorite X-Man was always
Mm.
Gambit.
Because the whole
I
This
like
is
me
the
a
thing-
soft southerner, white-spoken boy
this is the
who
thing.
throws gambling cards at his enemy.
I
To be
need.
honest, Channing Tatum's always just going to be, my name is Jeff. Really, isn't he? So,
Have you watched Loki season 2?
No, because I don't do Marvel films or things.
nah, nor me.
Watch.
Nor me.
Watch Loki season 1, season 2
Is
before
it
you
good?
see Deadpool.
Is it good?
No, I haven't seen season 2.
Context makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to watch season
I
2 of
won't,
Loki. to-
I can absolutely guarantee you that will never.
It's a
ever
bit
happen.
like how Star Wars.
That's where I was
The
lost
Star
because
Wars-
I never watched that.
So the Star Wars series were good at Mandalorian 1, and then after that they went trash.
Yeah.
A bit how they now have like 9 lesbians making a baby via Force, which is not how the Force works. And then also on top of that, everyone has to be either black or gay or something
Where are you
along those
getting the
lines.
baby and force shit.
The
Didn't the
Star
lesbian
Wars
witches
Acolyte,
do it?
whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Have you
I
not,
haven't- I
have you not
haven't
seen
wa-
it?
It's
No,
like-
I haven't watched it. I didn't watch
no,
it because
no, I
the
didn't watch
reviews are that
Acolyte.
hard and that bad.
Yeah.
everyone. You can agree.
That's just all the white supremacists, mate.
It got a lower
good-
right. So it got a lower score than episode 8 and 9 on Rotten Tomatoes. Do you know what it got? 0.
Is that the audience approval rating?
Yeah.
I bet you.
It
Rob,
got
I
0.
bet
Yeah.
you the critic rating was in the 90% as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, maybe
Yeah.
99 probably. Do
Allegedly,
you know what it got? A 0. That's the lowest that Rotten Tomato can ever go. It's a 0.0. That's how bad it was on the release day,
That just
and then it went lower. I don't know how. As people watched it.
horrible.
Allegedly, the best part was the whole Star Wars. The lightsaber fight. That was like the best thing ever to
In
see
what?
in Star Wars universe.
What, the best lightsaber fight
Yeah.
in the Acolyte? The best
Yeah.
lightsaber fight in any
But
Star Wars
unfortunately,
medium ever?
Unfortunately, the
I don't
story.
believe that can't be possible.
Yes.
That can't be possible.
Genuinely, no, like, I've seen the scene from it, and
Nah.
It can't, like, in
No,
all, are you saying in
genuinely,
all the Star
it's
Wars
fucking-
media?
yes,
Nah, but
Even fucking Knights of the Old Republic, you know, the adverts for the
It
Knights
was-
of the Old Republic, it can't even be on that.
it was literally HM2.
But is it as good as when Obi-Wan fought Vader in his series? It can't be.
That fight's all right, but it's still not.
It's
as
not
good.
great. It's not great, but
It's,
like,
it's still not as good as
No.
fucking. It's not as good as Anakin versus.
Oh, and
fucking
also-
What, Obi-Wan Kenobi one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Could Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
but it
But-
and also it can't beat their dual fates.
Mm.
Duel of the Fates.
Mate, dual fates beats that immediately.
And to be honest, Anakin versus Obi-Wan at the end of Revenge.
But there is a fight, and it just
yeah,
every sequence part of it, like sort of thing. When I
I-
watched the scene, it was like it was banging.
All,
I-
all
yeah.
the
It
Vader
was
sequence at the end of
banging.
Rogue One, where he's going through the
Fucking
corridor.
speed Rogue One. Don't go Rogue One.
What? That's probably the best lightsaber sequence in the
What's wrong
entire.
with- what's
in
wrong
the
with Rogue
entirety
One?
of Star Wars.
What's
There's
wrong-
no,
what's
I know
wrong-
what the problem is. There's no Force use in it, and that's what
What's-
pissed off loads of
What's
people.
wrong with Rogue One?
I'm a fan of the originals and shit like that. Rogue
But
One's
Rogue One's
You're
better
a fan
than.
of the originals.
but-
You're getting the best lightsaber fights from goddamn the Acolyte.
But Rogue One.
you haven't even
right,
seen it.
Rogue One is better
But
than. No, but
cinematically,
Rogue One
so-
is better than 7, 8, and 9.
Nah, no.
It's way better than 7, 8, and 9. Rogue One is the
Han
best.
Solo's better than 7, 8, and
Yeah,
9.
Rogue One is the best of the new Star
and there's no
Wars films.
lightsabers
Wait,
in that.
No, I'm getting the
Yes, there is.
confused.
You get to see.
Oh, is
You
there?
get to see Darth Maul.
Sorry,
ignite a
seven-
lightsaber
Oh, yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
Sorry, 7, 8, 9 is the newer ones.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
yeah. Sorry, yeah,
I-
yeah. 100%.
one,
yeah, sorry,
1 to
sorry.
6 are
Yeah, yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
I don't care what 1 to 3.
I don't
Everyone.
know,
No,
the
everyone-
second, there's some dubious CGI on there.
No, yeah, it's
Four
shit.
to-
Yeah,
four
but
to
it's
six
old.
is-
It's
got
fine.
Natalie
It's
Portman
fine.
and Hatred of Sand. What more
Yeah,
could you
it's
want?
fine. Yeah, who the fuck cares
It's
about
fine.
sand
It's fine.
in your vagina?
Yeah,
But
we'd
four to
we'd
six
be
is a
begging
bit-
for those movies again now
Yeah,
that Star Wars is what it is.
Literally, where Star Wars is now, we are begging for 1, 2, and 3.
Mm.
When they came out, everyone was questionable. We had the miso. Look at you had the very racist connotations of we are the Traitor Federation. You had like, all these different things,
Yeah.
but it's still better than suddenly I'm a Skywalker. Fuck off.
Fuck Ray.
You're a Palpatine, and not only that, Palpatine's a clone, so you're a clone of Palpatine. So you're a Clopatine.
I don't know
Get
what.
fucked.
Yeah, fuck off, Ray.
Fuck off.
I don't know where
And
they got that idea from.
She calls Millennium Falcon junk, and that motherfucker did the Kessel Run in 12 fucking
Mm.
parsecs. Get fucked. Go home. No, not having it.
But I think
What's
they're
a
going back.
parsec?
Who the fucking knows? It sounds Russian.
I know.
But anyway, basically, call it as soon as Disney bought Star Wars, ignore it. No, ignore it. Ignore it. Even Mandalorian, ignore it.
Nah.
Ignore it,
Nah,
ignore it all.
No, you
I
can't
I
say-
didn't mind the first season of Mandalorian, but
No, no,
like,
right,
I was
no,
bored.
right.
I was bored of it.
But
Yeah.
the first season, I get it. When you first watch it again now. It's not that good.
Do you know what
But
they
yeah.
should have
More
made instead of
importantly-
Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption TV series.
yeah,
It's literally that.
but
Mm.
It's the same
please, everyone ignore it. Please ignore it.
I'm a bit bored
Nah,
of it.
because
I
they-
thought that second season shit with what's her name, Gina Carano and stuff like that. It was
And
so
they-
bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
it was
thing
so
is-
bad.
The thing is with Mandalorian, it put you into the Star Wars universe
Yeah.
that you wanted.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. There was puppets and it wasn't CGI based.
Yeah.
I agree. I fully agree. But from that point onwards, you opened a
And
door
Boba Fett
that
as
couldn't
well.
be shut. So
I didn't even watch Book of
I
Boba.
watched.
Really?
Yeah,
Watch
I've,
it, watch
I've
it.
not either because it got.
Well,
it,
I've seen
because
the
it became
episode.
trash.
I've seen the episode of Mandalorian with Boba Fett in, so I feel like I've seen the Book of Boba
No.
Fett now.
But you don't need to
So
watch.
have you
don't-
seen the? Oh, I don't
You don't need
Just
to,
spoil it. I'm
no,
never going to watch
It's fine
it.
because
Have
we
you
don't
seen
care.
Luke Skywalker bit?
I've seen Luke Skywalker come back and fight all the
in
robots.
Mandalorian, yeah, when he comes
Yeah.
back in the
It's
space
not
station.
Mandalorian.
No,
it's
it
in
is.
it's in Book of Boba Fett.
I'm pretty sure it's at the end of Mandalorian. He comes
It's in the
and-
Mandalorian when he comes in the
It's
X-wing,
Boba Fett.
and then he comes
It's
in.
Boba Fett.
It's not. It's in
It's
Mandalorian.
genuinely Boba Fett.
I've not watched
I
Boba
swear to
Fett.
God, it's Boba Fett.
Well, I haven't watched Boba Fett, but I have
Yeah.
watched Mandalorian.
I've
and
not watched
seen
Boba
that.
Fett
it's
either.
Boba Fett episode 6.
They're in a space station where they're against the metal fucking black robots.
Yeah, and the guy's there with the dark saber.
Yeah, Darksaber.
Yeah.
And
Boba
then they
Fett.
fight way through. It's
Oh
not.
no! Sorry, I'm thinking Boba Fett is
Yeah, you go,
the
thank you.
training.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get to a certain point,
Sorry.
and then Luke Skywalker comes back. Oh, fancy!
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, oh, yeah.
I was going to go to Target
CGI.
Station and go get
Mate,
some power
it's no-
converters.
it's just not. It's just not what it needs to be.
And you know what? That bit was
No,
still
it's
probably
good.
better than the
No.
Acolyte. That bit was still better than
Yeah,
all of the
well,
Acolyte.
no, it's fine. The whole all those series you mentioned, even fucking
I
Andor,
haven't watched Andor.
are probably better.
I haven't
than
watched Andor yet.
Andor gets
ain't watched
right.
it.
So we watched the first 3 episodes. Me
Do you
and
know
my
where,
partner.
do you know where the spaceport and Andor was filmed? In
Wales.
the McLaren Formula One team's complex.
Anyway, so the Andor was filmed, and do you know what? Everyone said they got better after episode 3. We watched the first 4 episodes, and guess what?
Mm.
Does it get worse?
Who gives a fuck? It's boring. It's shit.
It's
It's
the,
not
the,
interesting.
The problem is, and I'm gonna
It's
fucking
pu-
I'm
it's
gonna
been
blame
done.
I'm gonna blame Marvel
It's
for
been
this.
done.
No one wants your fucking lame
No.
seats like CGI
No.
fucking cinematic recycled universes where everything's the same and all the characters have got crossovers and they're all jumping in on each other. It's lame. I don't
This is
care.
what I said to
I'm
everyone at
never, ever
work.
gonna
Right,
watch
so
it,
Deadpool they probably went, ha, Iron Man.
Yeah.
No,
It- it's-
And
it's-
then they
it's-
went,
it's-
oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's quite literally they're sat down like in a board meeting and they're like, oh, have we got any other characters we can bring into this?
a
And they're
mention,
Yeah.
or hint at, yeah.
Or like it's like a product placement of all the other
Not saying it
characters.
always is, but
Spawn a TV series. Luke Skywalker's on the other side of the galaxy, you know, at this point, and I'm fuck it, let's just have him
He's
travel
here
to
now.
this side of the galaxy just for this one scene so he can make an appearance.
Like,
It's
let's
bollocks.
say DC,
I
for
mean,
instance.
like-
DC comes out with like Batman films, and then there'll be a bit of sand at the end on the floor, and they'll like cast away like this. Oh.
And there's some sand.
And,
There's
then,
Anakin
like,
Skywalker.
and the next one, it's fucking the Scarecrow, and he's full of sand, and that was the hint of it. It's like, come
What's
on,
up, brother?
Yeah, yeah, but do you know what I mean? They always hint at the next thing.
I mean, Blade coming into Deadpool was pretty sick.
You
Yeah.
better be telling me that Wesley Snipes is fucking
yeah.
playing.
And he's
Okay,
got,
I was
he's
going
got
to
a
say.
white
'cause-
goatee.
Oh yeah.
So it show,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure I've aged, and also tax evasion.
Did you see? Have you seen the clip?
Yeah.
Clip of it. Okay.
But so what I'm
But
saying,
damn,
what I'm
that
saying,
scene was sick.
so what's really cool about it is they brought back Blade. Do you know why? It's the farewell to Blade because they're changing.
it's
No,
a
They can't-
continuation.
yeah, but they're
you can't-
changing
you can't-
his.
You
They're
can't recast
changing.
Blade.
No, they are. They're recasting
No, they're
him.
coming. He's
a
coming
young
back.
guy. He's a young
Ugh.
dickhead.
Who
Yeah.
are they casting as Blade now?
They're not recasting.
Not
him.
a tax evader.
It's gonna be West. It's gonna be him again.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you think?
recast
Yes.
Wesley Snipes
Nah,
as Blade?
100%.
Nah, it's
We're
not.
recasting
No, because
him.
of
It's
what
that young. It's that young cunt.
Nah, what happens in Deadpool?
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, so I haven't seen the films.
I don't want them to recast Blade. Blade's like the only Marvel character that I like. I don't like any of the other ones. Marvel's lame.
You
I
d-
hate Marvel.
The thing is, you don't click it.
And I've seen
in
like
Deadpool.
2 Marvel movies as well.
A whole 2.
Yeah, I was in
Fair
Blade.
play.
Actually, I've seen 3. I was in Blade,
Yeah.
in Blade 2, and Blade Trinity.
Yeah, cool.
And I liked all of them.
Did you know that Blade's the only reason why we have Marvel
I
to this
did, yeah.
day?
Ma-
To this
Blade-
day.
Blade was the
That's
first
what
Marvel
Ryan
movie.
Reynolds commends.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
as
does
well.
he?
Yeah.
Oh, good man.
He
It's like
genuinely
when
shout-
everyone was
shouts
like,
him out.
"Oh, I'm so happy about Black Panther. They finally done a Black Marvel superhero." It was launched by a black fucking
Yeah,
superhero.
motherfucker. He says motherfucker in it as well. He's the best black character ever. He's a vampire that can walk in the day, which is ironic.
Blade, ready to die.
His name is Blade.
I was born ready, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I love the first Blade film. It's so good. I remember watching that
Who is
when
it?
I was about
Wait a minute.
6.
Is it Ryan Reynolds when he's getting beaten up and he says like, he goes, "Oh, I hate the fact that you guys are just farted and I
Ryan
had garlic for lunch."
Ryan Reynolds is in,
In 3.
Blade Trinity.
Yeah. I
He-
knew it.
And he's getting beaten up by
knew it.
getting beaten up by
Triple
Triple H.
Triple H. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Right. So yeah. Anyway, we like Marvel films when they work right.
Mhm.
Disney films, not so much. Fuck Disney.
Yeah, I
Fuck
don't-
that mouse.
I
But
don't
it's
like
definitely opening up the universe for Marvel completely.
I absolutely
I
can't
get
wait
it,
to never watch any of it.
I would like to just point out that so with my phone contract, I had a Disney Plus subscription.
And have you
And
never ever used it?
I used it about 2 years ago, and I've now cancelled it. And it makes my contract about £20 cheaper, which is weird because I'm pretty sure when you look at the price of Disney Plus, it's only about £8.99.
There's nothing I hate more than giving Disney money. It's like giving Disney money, giving EA money.
It's
Two
the same
things
thing,
I
isn't
hate.
it?
It may as well.
Are they the same company?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Money
if-
hungry
I
mouses.
wouldn't be surprised if EA are owned by Disney
Yeah.
or whatever.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
It would make. In fact, yeah, I've got a feeling that EA do have license to Disney games, so it would lead to the
Yeah, they must do. Yeah.
two dreadful. Disney.
We've done really well today because we've not fallen asleep like Masilo. So
Sleepy
I
C.
would like to say thank you, and
We love you, C.
He hasn't said much tonight.
yeah, thank you very much for listening to us. We are the boys with the dogs, with the big bad dogs, the podcast hunters.
Yeah, we they shouldn't have messed with the dog.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.